So the original trio, Huntress, Catwoman, and Black Canary, they um they go to the club with the monsters hang out because they all know where that is, and they land on stage to ready to fight people, and the lights come on. And they like improvise, and they make this whole song about the birds of prey. It was fantastic. It's also then throwing shade at the entire DC lineup of mostly the dudes. So,
Of course, not
no, um, I do remember it was Injustice League Unlimited because um, Huntress threw shade at Green Arrow, and Black Canary's like, "Hey." Oh.
I love how they would have her say "hey" when in the animated series Justice League Unlimited. No one throws more shade at Green Arrow than Black
Yeah.
Canary.
It's more like, hey, that's my job. That's pretty much what that was. I can make fun of him as much as I want.
Amazing.
My boyfriend, I can talk shit all I want. Like all I wanted from the movie was for like there to be like somebody watching that video on like YouTube or something in the background. I'm just like the monsters hanging out like a slow pan down. He's watching the musical number on his phone from the TV show. He's like, da, 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 da. He's like shot or something. It would have been great.
By the way, Jam, whenever you sit straight in your chair, Ahsoka's arms become little moose antlers.
Yes.
And I become very confused.
That's when the chaotic side comes out because it's devil horns.
Yep.
Has anyone else taken a look at that link that I shared?
Not yet.
These backgrounds are amazing.
I don't know if I'm gonna work because I don't have a green screen. I have a better camera now, but no green screen.
I don't have one either, but they also I had an update on Zoom that apparently makes it a little bit the green screen usage without a green screen itself better to use. I still disappear a lot, but
yeah, it does look better.
But yeah, it's got this one.
That one's a nice one.
And this one.
That one I like.
This. Ooh. And of course this. And then we jump
into Quicksilver enough.
This.
Ooh. Wait, I know what that's from.
These are it actually says in the corner. It's all Star Wars Old Republic.
Yeah, that's Alderaan.
And
Tatooine.
And then this one you'd think is Tatooine, but it's actually from Andromeda.
So yeah.
Oh.
This is Mass Effect Andromeda now.
Oh.
There are 3 different video games that they offered these from. Andromeda, Star Wars, and Dragon Age.
Hey, Northern Lights.
On the bridge. And I'm at the Citadel. And then here are the Dragon Age ones.
Ooh.
It's got the little sign.
That one looks like Arendelle from Dark Souls.
It's the Emprise de Lyon. It's the if you've played Inquisition, it's one of the keeps that you have to capture.
Oh, okay. One day I'll go back to those games.
Mm-hmm.
I keep restarting them without finishing them.
That happens.
Story of my life. But yeah, those are the ones.
It reminds me how I never fucking completed Taz Wanted, really old Looney Tunes game. You're basically Taz and you're a criminal. And you just destroy theme park after theme park owned by Yosemite Sam.
Okay, that sounds like a fun thing, though.
Yeah. The real mastermind was fucking Tweety Bird, and your final boss battle was against Tweety.
Okay, but based on my Looney Tunes knowledge, that would make sense.
Oh my god. I could never complete the game because I was 6 years old. I had fun exploring the worlds.
When I was a kid, I couldn't finish the Tarzan game that came out after the movie came out.
Mm-hmm.
The final boss with Clayton was just too hard.
See, I grew up with PC games, not console games at all.
Same.
So for me, it was all Freddy Fish. My sister was obsessed with.
Oh, Freddy Fish.
Oh, Freddy Fish. It was Jump Street. What was it called? Jumpstart?
Oh, the Jumpstart ones? Yeah.
Games? I remember those hardcore. I had one that had was like Halloween-esque, and that's where I discovered my love for Mahjong Solitaire. I just didn't know that's what it was called at the time.
I grew up calling it Taipei.
And what the fuck were they called? So, back when I was in elementary school, we had the berries.
The what?
The eye berries. If you saw them, you would go, "Oh shit!"
Now I gotta go to Google and probably get like.
I'm pretty sure they were called berries.
I remember blackberries.
They were the very colorful. Nope, I'm not gonna find them because I'm probably calling them wrong name. It was the iMac computer, but like you picked the fucking colors.
Oh, like the desktops.
The desktops, yes.
Yeah, I remember those.
They were purple or pink or blue, and that's what was set up in my classroom because I'm old.
Yeah, when I was a kid, when they first started having us do computer room, they had those old Macs.
Yes.
We didn't have Macs. We weren't that rich.
When I did that, they were state of the art. But we had Zoom. Yes,
These
that
things?
thing.
Those.
I never saw those till now.
We
oh my
had
God.
this wonderful game on the computer, and I'm about to date myself for some of you guys. It was called Zoombeanies. I loved Zoombeanies so much.
I am baby of group. I have no idea what is being discussed.
Why does that sound familiar?
I'm going to pull up a picture of Zoombeanies because I just remembered the fucking name.
I don't think they were called the berries, but I think I know why you thought they were. This was the ad for it, which just says yum.
Oh, that might be why. Okay.
Oh my.
So these
I
are
remember.
Zoombeanies.
I remember.
These are Zoombeanies. They look like blueberries with faces, and you got to customize what your Zoombeanie looked like.
Oh, that's right.
I have never heard of this game.
This was the shit when I was a kid. Like, this was my computer class. I would love when we played Zoom.
Yep.
Fuck Oregon Trail. I was all for Zoombeanie Day.
Oh, when they sent us into computer lab to do just computer game day, it was Oregon Trail or Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? I said, fuck Oregon Trail, Carmen Sandiego.
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Also, I'm just gonna say it once. Sarah, your tabs.
Damn, Sarah.
Stop judging my tabs.
I'm not judging. I'm just concerned.
Sarah, this
That's
is your
only
computer.
one of the windows.
One of the windows!
Now you see my concern.
Sarah, this is the voice of your computer.
Okay.
You're killing me, Sarah.
We're not gonna have
Ready?
session 2 tonight. We're just gonna have an intervention for Sarah.
This is one of them. I'm gonna do this so you guys can see.
No.
Oh, it's enough. That's an
All
awesome
those.
background, though.
What?
I feel like I'm gonna judge you so hard. It's
This
preemptive.
is no longer a D&D session. This is a fucking intervention.
Here's the thing.
We all
I'm
come
not
here because
using
we
my-
care.
I'm not using my laptop for the character sheet. I have that on my tablet, which has 6 more tabs open.
Oh my god.
I can't have more than 3 tabs open. I can't.
Same. I get
ADD
concerned.
ADD super
I
hard.
have 7 tabs, so I mean, it's not that bad.
Oh
My
god.
defense, one of those windows is just for my DM shit for Mondays.
Y'all just made me down my glass.
We are 10 minutes in and Paige is already downing her champagne out of just done.
Okay, 6 tabs.
I'm usually able to just chug this shit, but tonight I actually am trying to take this slow. Also, my stomach is kind of upset right now. So,
Have you eaten?
yeah, I ate right before this. I had
Oh, okay.
my prime rib and my portobello
Hold
mushrooms.
on. 2.
I forgot that prime rib fills me up very quickly, though, so
Fair.
I have, like,
Okay.
no room in my stomach
Now
right
5
now.
tabs.
Okay, I'm trying to remember exactly how far you guys got, and I think you got to the mouth of the cave.
Yeah.
Alright.
I impaled another
I
goblin.
killed my goblin friend. I'm very sad.
I
Yeah.
impaled him into a tree. Again.
I buried him.
Yeah, you guys made it past the second part on this map where the goblin bind was, so you guys are now at the entrance of the cave. Yeah, for anybody who is watching, welcome to Lost Mine of Phandelver. This is the campaign I am officially running as a dungeon master. These are my players: Kitsune, Sarah, Nate, Brian, and AJ. Yeah, so while I am unemployed, I'm gonna be running this game for them every Sunday. And hopefully even when I'm back on employment, we'll still be running this. We'll just see how shit goes. Hopefully I don't rage quit as a DM too quickly. Alright, so they're still in part 1 of the campaign, Goblin Arrows. They just finished an ambush, they just encountered an ambush, trying to remember, you guys are in the basically on the outskirts of the Neverwinter Forest. You were leaving Neverwinter, and you got ambushed by goblins. And you were escorting someone to another town, and they were kidnapped. So you're on your way to go rescue them. The goblin that you had captured and that, Tahiri had befriended said that the kidnapped people were taken back to Kragmaw hideout. Kragmaw, you learned, is being run by a bugbear named Clark, who is basically the right-hand man of the Goblin King. So, shit, I'm trying to read over this. It has been a while since we played, so I'm trying to reread all this, and I didn't have any notes prepared.
You're fine. You're good.
Yeah.
Gives everyone a chance to, like, settle in.
Yes.
I hope I have enough energy for this freaking character.
Oh god, I forgot how energetic. I forgot how bad she
The
was.
energetic Sarah is not a
Yeah.
very common sight.
Alright, so you're on your way to Phandalin, and you were following along with, behind Gundren Rockseeker and Sildar Hallwinter, and you had come across their convoy that had been raided by goblins. And you have a firm belief that both of them had been kidnapped and taken, to Kragmaw hideout. So, I'm actually gonna get my actual book on Phandelver out to see, because I think I did dog ear the page that we were on last. I did. Okay. Just checking real quick.
I like this company's plugs, but I hate their fucking bags.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so what you guys had learned was that, basically, Clark the Bugbear runs Cragmaw Hideout, and he is one of the, basically, one of the, cronies of King Grawl, king of the Cragmaw tribe. But he dwells at Cragmaw Castle. So this is one of their little fortresses, the Cragmaw Hideout. So you are on your way to rescue Gundren Rockseeker and his companion, Sildar Hallwinter. So you guys had made your way up the trail with your goblin companion. I forgot what name we gave him.
He
Huh?
did.
You gotta
Yeah,
chop by
yeah.
the goblins.
You guys attacked the goblins that were hiding in the goblin blind near the entrance of Cragmaw Hideout, and in the process, your goblin friend was killed.
Yeah.
Alright. Tahiru was very sad about this, but the goblins at the hideout are now dead, and what lies before you is the cavernous entrance of Cragmaw Hideout. And I don't have a battle map that I can share, unfortunately. But what you see is a almost 10-foot wide cavernous entrance with a sort of like creek running out of it. And as you approach, I'm just going to read this aloud to you. Just inside the cave mouth, a few uneven stone steps lead up to a small dank chamber on the east side of the passage. The cave narrows to a steep fissure at the far end, and is filled with the stench of animals. Savage snarls and the sounds of rattling chains greet your ears where 3 wolves are chained up just inside the opening. Each wolf's chain leads to an iron rod driven into the base of a stalagmite. So as you guys are entering the cave, when you look to your right upon entering, you come across a sort of kennel where 3 wolves are chained up, and they are snarling and they're snapping. Oh my god.
I don't think the puppies are going to be that keen to play.
If you are standing on the steps, they won't be able to reach you, but they are instantly hostile as they see you guys.
Hello, pups.
The body of those goblins back there?
Huh?
The bodies of the goblins still back there? That we killed last time?
You killed the goblins at the blind, and your goblin companion that you brought with you is dead. You do not see any goblins in sight of these kennels.
I would like to use Channel Divinity to charm animals.
I'm rummaging through my bag to pull out some rations.
I was gonna throw a dead goblin at them.
If you allow me to charm the animals, they need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. As always, you guys are throwing stuff at me that is not prepared for the book, but okay.
I just want to pet the puppy.
The pupper.
Tahiri, you could certainly try.
Well, I'm still going through my bag trying to find rations to feed the puppy first. So let's get
Alright.
some Sim stuff. And I will try to pet the puppy whether it works or not.
Sorry, I'm pulling up something.
It's okay.
What's the kind of save that I need to make again?
So it is a wisdom save of 14.
Alright, and you're trying to charm all 3 of them?
Yeah, it's any beast within sight of my holy symbol.
So I'm gonna roll 3 times.
Okay.
Wolf number 1 makes it. That was because that was a 17 on the die. Wolf number 2 only got a 10.
Okay, so they're
So
charmed.
that one is charmed. and wolf number 3 got an 18. So,
Okay, so-
2 of them pass, 1 of them fails. You watch as the middle wolf seems to, like, calm down and just lay down on the ground. But the other 2 are still snarling and barking and snapping at you guys and, like, tugging at the end of their chains as you guys stand on the steps of near the kennel.
Yeah,
So the last 1 minute.
Last 1 minute? Okay.
I'm still gonna try and feed one of them.
Alright. Go ahead and make me an animal handling check to hear if you are trying to feed them.
Gonna go amazing.
Just to let you know,
My animal
attempting to feed them did drop the DC a bit. Which wolf are you trying to feed?
I don't know if she's picky. I think she just saw a puppy.
Alright, I will say you're trying to feed wolf 1.
Okay. 12.
Oh yeah, you successfully give food to the wolf. It begins to calm down, and then it just lies down on the ground and is munching on the rations that you gave it. Wolf number 3 is
Nice.
still snapping and snarling at you guys.
Can I scratch at its ears?
You can. Just letting you know, you are technically within distance for Wolf 3 to lunge at you, the longer you stay there.
I would like to give the Wolf 3 some of my rations.
Alright, make me an animal
Yes,
handling check.
Tell you now.
In my hand.
Tahiri's mentality, she's sitting on the ground, petting the wolf.
That was a 19 on the die at the 23. For some reason I have a +4 to my animal handling. I'm not sure why. I guess because I'm a paladin? I don't know.
I do as well. It's your wisdom modifier.
Ah, I have good of that.
You successfully feed food to wolf number 3, and it calms down and lays down on the ground. The wolves are no longer hostile to you.
I
Cool.
went
The 2 that you fed, I'm not sure for how long. I'll say maybe up to 2 minutes. The charmed wolf, only has a minute on it before it's hostile to you again.
I'm gonna walk up and scritch it under the chin.
I have thieves' tools.
Why do you have thieves' tools?
Oh no.
Why
No.
do you have thieves' tools?
Oh no. No, 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 no.
And the entire party, including the DM, has broken.
Yay!
What would you like to do, Tahiri?
I would like, if no one stops me, to unchain the wolf.
You can
Hold on. Hold. Okay, no, go ahead.
I'll ride him into battle.
I want to cast Speak with Animal.
Why? Happy birthday!
It's
Hey, he actually has broken.
And y'all wonder why I don't like being a dungeon master, is because I break easily.
It's D&D.
And you guys always do stuff that I can never prepare for with my books.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. Go ahead, roll me with your thieves' tools. Let's see if you beat the DC I have in my head. Because just out of spite, I made it difficult.
No, that's an 8.
No. You try your best to unlock the manacles that are on this wolf's neck, but, the locking mechanism is just so big and bulky, you You feel your thieves' tools start to bend a little bit, and that just prompts you to stop trying to pick up the lock. Whatever locks that these goblins have put on these chains for these wolves are pretty sturdy. Especially since they're able to, like, lunge and snap at people. They need some really strong chains and locks on these. What were you trying to do, Anodyne?
I cast Speak with Animals.
Alright.
Lasts for 10 minutes. Hello, wolves.
More food? Food? More food? 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 More food?
Yes, we have food.
They start wagging their tails. Even the charmed one is wagging his tail, which I'll say about half a minute has passed.
Such good doggos. How many angry tiny beings live in this cave?
Hold that thought, because I'm not sure if they give an exact number.
And the ancient question: can wolf do math?
I don't know. Let me check their intelligence.
Hey, tell us. Shut up.
They have a 3 intelligence. Wolves are not bright.
Oh, never mind. They failed then.
Oh, speak of the animals didn't work?
Yeah, they have to have an intelligence of... Oh, wait, no. That's, 1. Yeah, my bad. That was a different spell. Yeah, they can communicate.
Mm-hmm. No clue. Many small angry people. You have food?
I'll give each of them a ration.
Yeah, they all start munching on it. Who was the one who cast the charm animals?
That was me.
You're getting a sense that minute is almost up.
Okay.
And that middle, well, roll me an animal handling check for the middle one since you gave it food. If you pass it, it will not be hostile to you once charm animals ends.
Ooh, okay. 16.
Yeah, you successfully pass it. It will, as soon as charm animal ends, the creature is not hostile to you since you have fed it.
I'll give it more scritches too.
Mm-hmm. They're enjoying the kindness that you guys are showing them.
Yeah.
Full on belly scritching.
Would you like us to release you when we come back through?
Release? And they tilt their heads at you.
Freedom?
They wag their tails.
I hold up my...
Tahiri, did you...
If need be, I'll just rip the spike out of the ground.
Oh, is that how they're chained in?
Yep.
Yeah, the chains are like...
Yeah, if you look, shit, I wish there was an easier way to show you guys the map. When you entered this chamber, to the left in the kennels, there's this tall stalagmite that has a large iron rod jutting out of it that has the 3 chains connected to it.
Oh. Oh, but we still want to, like, take the chains off of them individually.
If you guys want to. 1 second. I'm trying to get the player version of the map.
Yeah, I do have Smith's tool. Probably figure out how to...
I'm gonna try and send it to you guys in the chat here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me know if you can see that. I sent it in the Zoom chat.
Yep.
Alright.
Tahiri.
Alright, so that little cavern that little cavern that is right at the entrance of the map, that is where you guys are right now.
Oh, okay.
Does anyone want to say anything to these animals?
Who's your good baby?
I'm good, baby. I'm good, baby. I'm good, baby. I'm good, baby.
If you are. Um,
Ride one into battle.
so Anodyne will look over to the one that Tahiri is sort of like feeding and petting.
Mm-hmm.
How big are you? What's your size category, Tahir?
Oh, I thought you were talking to the wolf.
That's why I was like, wait, do wolves understand size?
How big are you?
Tahiri is a Lightfoot halfling.
Are you small or medium?
I think they're technically medium. Let me check. No, it's just I think they're technically medium, but I have to go a roundabout way, so get back to me on
Okay.
that one. But I can hide behind people.
Yeah, you can. Wolf Pup. Okay, if my friend rides you, jumps on back into battle. Dynamic duo.
My friend wants to ride you.
The wolf is. I'm just convinced the wolf
I
is
don't
like,
think the wolf is going to pick up on subtext.
They are
They
considered
do
small.
not.
They are considered small creatures.
Oh, cool.
Just
Tahiri
don't.
just holds up the
Just don't pull ears or
Tahiri's gonna
tail.
hold up
Tahiri, you can ride it if you don't pull on its ears or tail.
won't, and I'm just rubbing on his face.
I'll give them each more rations too.
Yeah, they gladly eat their rations.
It's so bad that Nymeria is coming to my mind.
Yeah, pretty much. You have food? Yeah? Okay. I love you then.
Alright.
I almost feel like we hit the ask at this point. Anodyne, ask if they have names.
What should we call you?
The wolves don't have names.
Okay, no, it was just one of those did the goblins call them anything, or was it just mongrel?
They don't really, they don't have names.
Okay, figured we'd check.
Call you Bob.
Jim Bob.
Yes.
Jimmy Bob Thornton.
Can I try to pick the lock again?
You can try, but I'll say the DC is still set to what I set it.
Okay. 13.
That's still not enough, unfortunately.
I figured. Can get it.
We can come back for them.
It's possible there's a key to them on one of the goblins inside.
How thick are the chains?
It actually doesn't say how thick the chains are, guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Might be best if we go inward.
I'd say that, the average thickness of a chain.
Could always break them.
If we break them, though, we might draw attention and ruin any surprise we have.
Tahiri is just going to grab part of the chain and go.
Tahiri, make me a strength check.
Oh, God.
I have 12 strength. This is going to go great.
You can do it.
Huh? It's not enough.
No, I didn't think it would. It's not working.
The best bet we have is to go a little further in. Find a goblin that may have a key. Get the key. You can run back and get your wolf and go from there.
wolves, we will come back to release you. We don't have he like gestures like putting a key in a lock.
And they tilt your heads at you as you're talking to them.
We return very soon.
Okay.
Yeah, I just start scritching the ears of the one that I'm in front of and be like, I'll be back, Bob.
You know how some dogs, when you like get the right ear scritch, they do like that, like thumping their foot almost.
Aww.
That wolf starts doing that.
Be back.
All right, before you guys head out, is there anything else you want to look at in this room?
I'll do a perception just to see a general layout.
Roll me a perception check.
7.
You're too focused on these wolves.
We're
Also-
doing great tonight, guys.
What's the lighting situation?
See, there's torches in here, so
Okay.
it's normal lighting.
Okay. I'm a human, so I can't see in darkness.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think all of us but you can.
Since I'm not really focused on the wolves, can I roll for perception to see the layout?
Well, go ahead and roll my perception check.
7.
You don't see shit.
We're doing great, guys. This is awesome.
I know.
Yay!
I will say that Tahiri has the attention span of a gnat, and y'all said, let's go find a goblin to steal their keys. So she's just gonna start walking.
Ren's gonna quickly follow after her, just so she's not going in by herself.
Okay.
I apologize for my chaos being. The reason I've written problem child in the description.
Alright. So, to hear you head further into the cavern, following along the riverside. The little creek. Alright, and Ren, you follow with her?
Yes.
Anybody else following?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm the longest, so I'll take up the rear.
Okay. I will say, once you start to reach that point on the map where it looks like it cuts off into the left part direction, it does get darker, and those without dark vision are not able to see anything.
I can't see shit.
If it's possible, I would grab a torch.
Yeah. I mean, if you can easily light a torch or grab one of the small torches that was at the kennels.
Yeah, I would have taken one if it was dark looking.
Mm-hmm.
I have 10 though, in case we need more.
Okay.
Here,
So-
just literally just does exactly what I just said. I can't see shit.
Yeah. Since Anodyne has a torch with them, those without dark vision can see.
Oh, thank you.
As you reach the steep passage, the main passage from the cave mouth climbs steeply upward, the stream plunging and splashing down its west side. In the shadows, a side passage leads west across the other side of the stream. So that's that little passage on the map that you see towards the left. With light and dark vision, you are able to see further up ahead. In the shadows of the ceiling to the north, you can make out the dim shape of a rickety bridge of wood and rope crossing over the passage ahead of you. Another passage intersects this one 20 feet above the floor.
We can either try to cross the river or go up to that bridge.
Who's right next to me?
I'm right behind you.
I want you all to make me, 1 second. I gotta pull up something.
While you pull that out, Tahiri would have, as we got to the top, looked back towards the hill and just turned to Ren and went, water slide.
Ren's gonna just quickly grab the back of her shirt and just be like, no.
And that is so sad that he's not next to you.
Just gently, for the moment, holding the back of her shirt and like, no.
He's just like, every time you say no, she just just even a little more quietly, just goes, water slide.
Actually, quickly going through my thing. Oh, I'm so tempted to do this, but I feel like it might be insulting.
All right, I want everyone to make me a perception check since you can all see that bridge.
Ooh.
Shit, that's actually pretty good.
Well, I think I'm too focused on the problem child because I rolled a 4.
21.
22.
Oh.
19.
I also got it.
All right, so Talos got a 21. Anodyne got a 22. Ace and Tahiri both got 19s, and Ren got a 4.
Yep.
So everyone but Ren notices at the top of the bridge there is a goblin that has spotted y'all because of the torch that Anodyne's carrying and is trying to sneak away.
Oh shit, okay. Tahiri really wants that key. So she's just gonna point, yell, Goblin! And Eldritch blast it.
Roll me an attack roll!
I would like to throw a javelin at it.
Both of you roll me attack rolls.
May I boomerang?
Everybody who wants to roll an attack, roll me an attack.
Oh no.
I got a 24 to hit.
I got an 18.
I rolled an 8.
Sokka would be proud.
Paige, I'm sorry. I'll try to donate.
Y'all eviscerate this goblin before he's able to walk 5 feet towards the passageway that's on the bridge. Tahiri, because I don't even need you guys to roll damage because it only has 7 hit points.
Wow.
Tahiri kills it with the Eldritch Blast as Talos skewers it with the javelin, causes it to plummet off the bridge, and the javelin lands broadhead first, and it's like fucking impaled upon it, and then slowly slides down it to the ground.
So it's in the river.
You might be one.
Yeah, the javelin's sticking up in the creek, and the goblin is sliding down the pole of the javelin.
I look at Ren
To
with
those watching at home.
eyes.
3!
To those watching at home, you probably came saying, "Oh, I was here for a D&D game, but why is that goblin now become a
Because
kebab?"
apparently that's what I do!
Gob kebab.
That's the 3rd goblin I have failed.
I said it before, I'll say it again. Happy birthday, Paige.
Goblin kebab! Ooh, I wanted that in the cookbook. Goblin kebab.
I'm
Happy
going.
birthday, you get chaos.
God.
Are you still holding me, Ren?
Happy birthday.
For the moment, yes,
No.
I'm still holding you.
Y'all are lucky I am running this and not Horde of the Dragon Queen.
Oh god.
I will say that.
You're holding her, but she's like walking in place cartoon style trying to get to the river.
I just rolled an impulse, and you're not gonna like this. Ren's gonna, while still holding her, reach into his bag, pull out the rope he has, and wrap it around her like a leash.
I don't like that.
Or try to. Just around her waist so she can't go too far.
Tahiri, make me a dex check with disadvantage to try to escape that, because he was already holding on to you.
Meanwhile, the boomerang flies back into my hand.
And contesting dex checks between Ren and Tahiri.
Okay, so say I would assume I have to do a dex.
Well,
Yeah.
that disadvantage is fun because it would have been a natural 20, but instead it's a 12.
Dex, I got a dirty 20.
Yeah, Tahiri, you now have like one of those child backpack leashes strapped to you that Ren is holding on to.
You can go 50 feet, but I am not letting go that far. Also, if you can go in the water to check the goblin, I want you to be on a leash so you don't get pulled away by the current.
Okay. And I'm gonna start walking over to the goblin.
Ren is just like head in his hand, holding the rope with one hand, like, I'm already regretting this.
Wait, the goblin fell off the bridge?
Fell off the bridge, into the creek, spear into the ground. It's a
Ooh.
kebab.
I would like to search the goblin.
That's what Tahiri's doing.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
If I can get to it, because it's in the middle of a running river.
I want to go on the assumption the 50 feet rope is good enough for her to make it to the goblin.
I think the question is, can I make it through the water first?
That's actually a good question.
It's just a creek, so it shouldn't be that strong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, in that case.
The goblin isn't carrying much on him. He has a short bow and arrows and some really dried jerky, but that's about it.
No key?
No key.
Who was checking the body?
Me.
Roll an investigation, because I just listed off what can be plainly seen on the goblin.
Right. 15.
Yeah, there is a, one key attached to his belt.
Alright. I grab the jerky first, put that in my bag.
Mm-hmm.
And then I grab the key, and I go, aha! And fine, I'll grab the short bow and stuff, too.
Alright, so you have a short bow and 10 arrows.
Okay.
Yep.
For her, due to her size, would that be a normal size bow, or would it still be considered a short bow? That wasn't a joke. I'm actually legit curious.
I don't know, man.
It's a short bow for a goblin, so.
That's why I was like, you two the same size, I think.
Alright. So, as you guys are in this area checking the goblin, there is that western passage that's still next to you. It's very steep, and there's a lot of rubble. But it does look like it leads up somewhere.
Do we want to?
You either have the passage or further on down the tunnel crossing under the bridge.
Is there light coming from that direction?
It is dark in here.
Okay.
Since goblins have dark vision, they don't need a whole lot of light.
I vote we go forward.
I know you may put you at a disadvantage, but we may want to lose the glowing beacon that we're coming through.
So Tahiri's still on the tether, right?
Yes.
Okay, at a certain point you might feel a tug because Tahiri started heading back for the wolves.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna let you decide stuff real quick. I'm gonna put the champagne away because I'm not drinking anymore tonight.
Okay. Do we...
One-track minded. I am
though?
sorry.
Do you guys want to move ahead and I risk going back with her, or do you guys want to stick together?
Oh, let's stay together.
Let's be honest. She doesn't have a lot of strength. So when you felt the tug, her body stopped moving, even though she's still making the walking motions.
Oh, I'm aware. It's more the, will you cooperate if we just tell you no?
Talos, Ace, what do you
No. Take it from Talos. No. Let me say it in robot. No.
What do you guys think?
What? I missed
What?
that, sorry.
What do you guys think?
We should do.
That's a great question.
Ezra,
That- The goblins saw us because of the fire. However, if we get rid of the fire, you're blind.
correct.
it may be best to go the long way.
Continue up the river, or
Yeah, continue up the river, see what it is, because the other way we saw looked like it was full of rubble.
I think maybe is there a reason we're going back to the animals?
She wants to get her pup.
Did we find a key?
We did.
Ace.
Any input?
I mean, we're stuck here until we can find who we're looking for, so it doesn't really matter to me.
How about this? You guys check across the creek to see what the steepness is. We won't go any further than that. Just check when it's on the other side of the creek. We'll go get the pup and come back.
Sounds good.
Because that way it's not too far of a split. Also, it'll prevent someone over here from just tiring herself out running in place.
I'll go with you, just in case it's been less than 10 minutes.
All right. Talos, you and Ace going to be okay checking out the rebel thing across the water, or are you going to need help?
We should be fine.
All right. Then I guess that's what we're doing.
All right, so the plan page is that Ren, Anodyne, and Tahiri, we're going to go back to the wolves while Talos and Ace check the steepness of the Western Passage.
Okay.
Splitting party is always a great idea.
Of course,
Okay.
yeah.
Definitely.
Has it been 10 minutes since I cast Speak with Animals?
Yeah, it probably has been.
Okay. If that's the case, then I'll cast it again when we get to the wolves.
Okay.
Once we, yeah.
All right. As you three are heading off to go get the wolves, Ace and Talos, you were wanting to check out the Western Passage?
Yep.
Alright, so it does look sloped and steep and with rubble, but it is climbable. You can see about halfway up there is a middle ledge, and then it continues up to another opening further into the cavern.
Looks like there might be some type of entrance. What do you think? Should we keep going or head back?
Wouldn't hurt to at least scope out the rest of this entrance, if it's safe for the others to follow. Also, I went back and got my javelin. I like my javelin.
Yeah,
like
you get back your javelin.
Okay.
And as you do, the goblin's body just floats down the creek and out of the cavern.
That's going to raise questions when some poor person in the water for their parents discovers a body.
That poor person is us. We're watching as just like a minute later, like a goblin just like floats past us.
Well, Don's got his pointy stick back.
New goblin or old goblin?
Oh, hopefully old goblin.
Meanwhile, 6 more bodies flowing down the river.
Are one of you or both of you checking out this passage?
I mean, how dark is it?
Do you both have dark vision?
I don't.
I have limited. I think it's part of
So Talos, you're the only one who can really see up this passage.
Yeah. So, go
Hey.
ahead.
Ace, what is your race?
You don't know.
What do you look like?
Ace wears a mask, so you don't know what they look
Limit.
like underneath it.
Fully armored.
Are you like medium size?
Yes.
All you know is Ace is some sort of humanoid. You don't know what he is underneath the mask, though.
Well, then I guess since you didn't ask for it, I'm not going to give you the torch.
Yeah, Anodyne has taken the torch back with them towards the kennels. Also, guys, let me know if I'm using the correct pronouns for your characters or not.
Oh, Anodyne is he, him.
He, him. Okay.
Same.
He, him, he, him,
Are we-
he, him, he, him, she, her. Gotcha.
Are we all cisgender?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
no,
just
but, like,
if I forget, I may use they, them.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
No, that's fine. And that's fine. I got my own torch.
All right.
I know that we're trying to stay kind of.
I did
Lay
not
low.
hear what Sarah said.
I think Tahiri is the epitome of I don't give a fuck.
Okay. She identifies as chaos.
I identify as
Also,
Tahiti.
Like, she's also like 16, 17. Like,
This is what happens when you let children
Child.
on an adventure.
she's a child.
All right. And so, Ace, if you want to, you have your own torch that you can light so that you can see, and it also will help Talos see a little bit better.
Okay. In this case, I'll stay kind of on that.
Like the lower.
What looks like that flat piece between the two slopes.
Oh, so you go ahead and you climb up?
Yeah, that's where I'll stop by.
All right. How much do you weigh?
I weigh. Let's see. Do. I do not put any weight in my hand.
Okay, how much is all the gear that you're wearing weigh?
Oh God, wait.
Because it does give you how much your gear weighs.
If it's on equipment, it'll be underneath actions. It says weight carried.
143 pounds
Jesus.
of equipment.
Damn.
Why are we so buff?
I mean, Robert.
No, I mean, I'm carrying 137 pounds.
Okay, I'm carrying 129, and I'm unencumbered.
I still need you to make me a dex save, as the ledge that you're standing on gives in under all the weight that you're carrying and starts to crumble and you start to fall.
Ooh, girl.
That will be a 22.
Alright, so you make the save, so you're only gonna take half damage. You take 9. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as the ledge has given in under the weight and has shifted and caused the slopes to kind of sort of landslide.
Okay.
You're able to land on your feet as you get back to the bottom, but now the passage is definitely more difficult terrain and it's going to be very hard to climb up. Instead of the regular difficult terrain where it would half your movement, you would have to roll dexterity just to make it up.
Great. All right.
Alright, after that happens, we're going to cut over to the 3 people heading back to the kennels. Tahiri, you have your key in hand. As the wolves see you 3 approach, they perk their heads up and they wag their tails a bit.
I got more food.
They wag their tails even more.
I pull out those rations and start giving them out as I see if the key will unlock the collars.
Alright, just roll me a dex check.
Next check. This is gonna go great.
Because they are still clunky locks.
You can do it.
That was a 13.
I'll say since you had the correct key, it lowered the DC, so it passes.
Okay.
Yay!
Mm-hmm. So you're able to unlock the chains on all 3 wolves.
Good. I 100% just start like petting all of them as I'm feeding them.
I was gonna cast Speak with Animals, but I'll hold off for a second
Okay.
as I also pet the wolves.
Are they all male?
I'd say yeah.
Okay. She's. I will call you Bob. And I will call you William. And I will call you Bartholomew.
Barty, Bob, and Billy.
Bob, Billy,
Sweet. Bart, Billy, Bob.
Names.
All bees.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Technically, only 2 B's, because one is a William.
Yeah, but Bill or Billy is a nickname for William.
That's true.
William. I know. There's the Hughes family is full of them. It's actually
My family is full of them.
Got a
There's-
Billy of Billies.
My dad is the 3rd William in his name.
Oof.
my grandfather is the 2nd. I don't know. All I know is there's a picture in the house somewhere at my grandmother's house of all 14 William Hugheses. There's a lot.
That's a lot.
A lot.
That's a lot to unpack. Alright, I'll say since you guys are back, y'all now notice that there is a fissure, sort of in the back of this kennel. There's this narrow opening in the east wall that leads to a natural chimney that climbs about 30 feet up. At the base of it is a bunch of rubbish that has been discarded from the opening above. If anyone wants to try to climb up, they can.
Ren's gonna look at Anodyne and be like, did we notice that before?
No, but since there's just 3 of us, well, 6 of us, I don't know if it's best to try it.
Ren's just gonna stare down at the occupied child.
Which of the wolves looks like it would be more up to allowing me to ride him into battle?
Bob was the one I asked.
Which one seems the most receptive?
Bob's the only
By
one who
the
gave
way,
his
Bob is short for Roberto, just so we're clear.
RWB.
Roberto.
Hey,
Roberto.
birthday page.
I'd say Roberto is the biggest one.
Oh my goodness.
I will give him more. I'm going to give him more scritches and say, "We will do wonderful things together, Roberto," and I will climb on his back.
Okay. Just for now, each time you try to ride him, you need to start with an animal handling check. Because it takes time to build companionship with an animal.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I'm aware that this could easily end with me being food.
Alright, so roll me animal handling check. What?
Take a picture. Natural 20.
That's an automatic success!
We bonded so well, he loves the name.
That's a natural success. Over time, if you get 10 successes, he will become your animal companion. But if you get 5 nat 20s within that time, it instantly animal companion. So it's imagine like getting like a fucking like purchase card at a store. 5 purchases equals a free gift. That kind of shit. So for now, Roberto will follow your command until after your next long rest.
I'm not even a ranger, y'all.
I'm just throwing this shit out and being like, let's see what happens.
And
Just because I feel I need to remind you, you still have the rope around your waist. So
Yeah.
if you try to ride Roberto off quickly, you're gonna get yoinked clean off that dog.
Anodyne is just petting William and Bartholomew.
They're only a little bit sad that Roberto is getting more attention.
For the fissure with the trash pile,
Yeah.
can we see anything beyond the trash, or is it just kind of like
if
more
you
dark?
look 30 feet up, you see a sort of opening that looks like it leads into another part of the cavern. You believe that like whatever is up there, it's like kind of trash chute.
Okay.
So it leads up into a room. It's just 30 feet high. You'd have to sort of kind of scale the wall to get up there.
Okay. Methinks if we get the others, we can go up there and see what's up there.
Or we could continue up the river path.
We could, but that's the other two, what they found. Go from there.
Sounds good.
You guys kind of hear at this moment the sound of rocks tumbling in the distance from where Talos and Ace are.
That sounds good.
Get the feeling we should go check that out, because we did leave those two alone.
I'm sure they're fine.
Are you saying that because you think they're fine, or because you have your dog?
I have my dog.
Glad the compassion extends beyond the dog.
Tahiri takes offense to that. She will remember that.
Do we have any means of containing the other two, or are we just going to let them wander?
There are the chains.
Oh, okay.
That if you take some time, you can unhook them from the iron rod. If any of you has rope on you, you can easily use that to tether the dogs.
They've been tethered long enough. If they want to leave, they can leave. If they want to come with us, they can come with us.
All right.
Pretty much where Tahiri is with it all.
Well, since Tahiri's and Anodyne are focusing on the two dogs, Ren's going to go over to the chains or see if he can undo them so they can actually like move without the chains on their necks.
Well,
Is there anything...
Tahiri was able to unchain them.
Oh,
Yeah,
the chains are all gone.
The chains
Okay.
were connected to their collars, and she was able to get the collars off of them.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. Yeah, we should probably head back then,
Right.
just so we can check on the other two.
As you guys head back, William and Bartholomew decide to just head out of the cavern, be free.
As they start to leave, Tahiri goes, "Wait! May you forever be blessed."
They just tilt their heads at you.
Anodyne also like sort of bows in their direction and kind of smiles at Tahiri.
William and Bartholomew then dash out of the cavern entrance deep into the Neverwinter Forest. And are never seen again.
I was going to say, I get the feeling we're not going to see those two again.
Oh my god, it's going to be a Nymeria situation.
Game of Thrones it.
8 seasons later. Nymeria! Grrr.
It's not you.
Bartholomew!
Grrr.
Oh, no.
Alright, so you guys head back to the passage?
Yep.
Alright, you guys head back in that way. You see Ace has lit a torch, and you see him staring at a now more collapsed passageway. You had all seen the ledge earlier. The ledge is now gone, and it seems even more difficult to go up this passageway.
Is there any, like, movement besides the water?
You hear water dripping in the distance, like from stalagmites on the ceilings. You can hear rocks falling every now and then. The very faint distance of footsteps from other goblins probably in this cave, but no other sounds of movement besides the water.
Okay.
and the occasional rock that keeps tumbling down from this passage.
I'm going to reach down and pick up a couple of well, hold on. I'm going to cast a light cantrip on one of the rocks,
Okay.
and I think I can do it up to 3 times.
Light? Yeah, I think it's 3 times.
You can have like 3 objects glowing at once.
Oh no! If you cast it again or just miss it as an action. Okay, so I can only have 1.
Okay.
So yeah, I create a light,
Okay.
extinguished my torch in the river.
All right. So Anodyne, he is now holding a pebble in his hand that emits a bright light. So Ace, if you want to extinguish your torch, you can.
Alright, I'll do that.
Okay. The western passageway, it looks even more difficult to climb up, so probably your best bet is just heading further into the cavern and passing underneath the bridge.
Okay. As we approach the bridge, I would like to just keep an eye on it and make sure that nothing else is crossing.
Yeah. Let me just read this. Yeah, the stream passage continues up beyond another set of uneven steps ahead, bending eastward as it goes. A waterfall sounds out of a larger cavern somewhere ahead of you, and the rickety bridge spans the passage, connecting 2 tunnels that are 20 feet above the stream. The goblin that was standing on the bridge is now dead. And I rolled a perception check for any other goblins in the tunnel that probably could have heard Tahiri scream something out. They didn't hear shit.
Really?
Little miracles.
I mean, running water is pretty loud sometimes.
Yeah.
So
I feel our luck won't hold if that happens twice.
both goblins make a lot of weird noises in general.
True.
Alright.
As we're walking, Ren's is going to ask Ace, do I want to know what happened while we were gone, or it was just something happened?
Something happened.
Okay.
Anodyne's taking up the rear still. Because
I gotta go watch this real quick if you guys want to do some quick role play.
Go ahead. Yeah, nothing big. Trust me. If it was worth your notice, I would tell you.
Okay. Oh, as you probably can tell, she got her dog.
See,
His name is Bob.
Yeah, his name is Bob.
Roberto the wolf.
uh-huh.
I would
The
ask.
other, two,
Roberto.
the other 2 have decided to go into the woods to never be seen again.
For a little bit.
Freely for all their days.
Oh, that's the other thing. While we were there, we noticed a, I guess you say a trash chute in the kennel. There's probably a room up above it, but it was kind of a climb. When you guys were looking at your thing, did you notice anything of value or just more dark cave?
It looks like it would lead somewhere, but due to the collapse, we can't really get up there without it being difficult.
All right. So I guess this way is the way we're going.
I'm sorry. Sarah is stuck on Chocobo.
Oh shit, Chocobo. I was like, what the hell are you talking about, Chocobos?
Thanks to the girlfriend.
Oh.
Nice. That's cute.
Wait, you have a girlfriend?
Surprise!
I did not know that. Congrats, man.
Huzzah.
Yes, and she has been spoiling the living shit out of me.
That is
This.
adorable.
Oh wait. So you get spoiled.
So she-
How the tables have turned, motherfucker.
I was gonna say Paige can support this.
Which is also how I got
She got you Valhalla?
She got me Valhalla.
Green's gonna try to protect him for like a second, be like, no see.
She also got me this.
Pikachu!
Pikachu with a flower.
I
Alright.
didn't know
I-
that she was a real
I
thing.
already love her.
Yes, she's a streamer. She goes by Pika.
Aw.
That is precious.
So, Bipolar Pika is her streamer name.
That is amazing. I love her already.
She's
I
a
don't
goof.
even
Yeah.
know her and I love her already.
She's a goof. She can be a pain in the ass, but I love her.
I'm happy for you, man. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay,
Gotta give a shout out to her.
So yes, we covered the fissure we saw, they covered the thing, and now we're continuing up the path under the bridge.
Alright, so you guys are just heading up further into the cavern?
Yes.
Alright. Well, I don't have to worry about that encounter since you killed the goblin. Ignore what I said. Ignore what I said.
That's alright.
Alright.
I'm in danger.
Alright, you
Says
guys
speechless.
didn't head up the other way, so you don't have to go to room 6. Let me get down to room 7. Alright, you guys keep heading your way. You pass under the bridge, following up the stairways, along the river. You notice as you head up to the second stairway that the river kind of forks. So the stairs are going off to the right, and then you notice that the river goes up further up to the left. And you make it to the top of the stairs, and you notice these twin pools up there that have these sort of dam structures built that can be easily removed if notified. And I'm going to read you this next passage. This cavern is half filled with 2 large pools of water. A narrow waterfall high in the eastern wall feeds the pools, which drains out the western end of the chamber to form the stream that flows out the cave mouth below. Low fieldstone walls serve as dams holding the water in. A wide exit stands to the south, while 2 smaller passages lead west. The sound of the waterfall echoes through the cavern, making it difficult to hear.
What?
Impulse is shut.
Sorry, I
Alright.
had to.
Yeah. So we have multiple options of what to do.
I'm reading over something real quick.
I still haven't.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I haven't come in yet. Like I'm still probably at the because
Okay.
I'm in the rear.
I want everyone who enters to make me a perception check. Are you guys entering casually? Are you stealthing in? I assumed you were not stealthing
Well,
in.
I feel like one of us on her dog isn't exactly making things that stealthy, so I would say we're going kind of casual.
Yeah.
I was actually
I
going to
was-
say, I'm sure the wolf is walking quietly, but
Oh, I just meant because I figured you were excited to be on your Roberto.
Whee!
she's actually being quiet.
That's concerning.
Before the storm.
The chaos has been faded temporarily.
Evented.
So, I agree with casual, considering I'm not good at stealth anyway.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
casual should be fine.
Okay.
I'm a giant metal man in heavy plate. I
Roll-
literally cannot sense.
Roll me a perception check. It's gonna be a low DC. I just want to make sure none of y'all fuck up.
Right, 19.
Okay, that's 1 success.
Dirty 20.
2 success.
13.
3 success.
13.
4 success.
Right.
Natural 1. Anodyne is the only one to not notice the 3 goblins standing guard in this cave, and they all see you. One of them, before y'all can do anything, immediately takes off into if you look at the map, you see that stairway that leads into that other large cavern area?
Yes.
He immediately takes off this way as the 2 Other goblins that are left, draw their short bows. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Initiative.
Initiative!
The worst dice.
Which dice are you using? The white ones?
That's not terrible.
This opal white plastic one, which I'm not going to use again.
So yeah, you put them in the cage.
Scale. I don't really have one right now, but I'll put it in this glass. I rolled another natural one. But just from me putting in the thing, that wasn't an actual roll.
Oh.
My initiative roll is 8.
Alright, 1 second. 25 to 20. 20 to 15.
I think Ace had 25 to 20.
Ace, what did you get?
22.
22. So Ace. Ren, what did you get?
15.
15. Tahiri, what did you get?
16.
16? So Tahiri, then Ren. 15 to 10. 10 to 5. Anodyne, what did you get? 8. And Talos, what did you get?
19 perception.
Oh,
wait, no, initiative.
Oh, no. Yeah.
17. Sorry, like,
alright, because I called 2015 and you didn't say anything.
my brain, like,
Alright, the goblins will be going last. They actually go right after Anodyne.
Yay!
Okay, so I will say... Let me look at the map. They start 35 feet away from you guys, as you are all kind of gathered in that kind of small corridor of that northern stairway that led up into this passage.
Okay.
So going first is Ace. You watch
So-
one of the goblins dash further into the cavern, and the other two have drawn their short bows and are kind of guarding the entrance.
Alright. Let me just see if I got anything. Yeah, okay, no, I just have my lance. Okay, unfortunately, a lance is not throwable.
A lance is just a long, pokey thing.
Yeah,
I mean, technically, everything is thrown.
yes, but it does not have the throw note. So,
True.
so I'm just gonna go after one of the two that are still in the area.
Alright, they are 35 feet away from you. What's your movement?
30. So, and I have a 10 reach for my
Okay.
lance.
Okay, so you can easily get within reach range of them.
Yeah, I'll go 25 and then hit it with my lance.
Alright, so you're gonna hit goblin number 1?
Yeah.
Alright, roll me on attack.
That would be 18.
That hits, roll me damage.
6.
Alright. You stab him. It looks like he should have died, but he is barely hanging on to life. Anything else that you want to do for your turn?
Well, let's see. I'm out of his range. I only have one attack. Do I notice Anodyne kind of being zoning out?
Shiny rock in my hand.
Make it just a general perception check.
So would a passive perception work?
What is your passive perception?
13.
I'd say yeah, you notice that he's not all quite here.
Alright, then as a free action, I would just yell at Anodyne to get his attention.
I'd say Anodyne, make me a wisdom check to see if you hear this.
Well, I'm not gonna roll the white dice.
Roll me wisdom or perception, whichever's higher.
Perception 21.
Alright, you do hear Ace call out to you, and you're able to snap out of it, and you realize that there are 2 goblins guarding this entrance.
Ooh.
You have no idea that a third goblin exists, though.
That's all right. I am alert now.
Okay. Anything else you want to do, Ace?
No, that'll be it.
All right. Up next is Talos.
You're muted.
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 Hey, you're muted.
I am muted.
Oh my goodness.
I am going to target the goblin on the left, and I'm going to throw my javelin.
One second. So,
You're good.
Goblin left. You want to get Goblin number 2?
Yes.
All right. Throw your javelin. See if you can hit. You have a range of at least 35 feet with that, right?
Remove that thing. I may have to scoot myself forward a bit.
What is the range for a javelin?
Oh, my throwing range is 120.
Yeah, you'll have enough range to throw.
Yeah, I got plenty.
Okay.
That is a 19.
Yeah, that hits. Roll me damage.
That is 9.
You skewer this goblin against the cavern wall.
Yeah.
4. Okay. Now then,
What else would you like to do for your turn? You used your action?
just a quick question. I also have another spear. Am I able to use 2-weapon fighting to throw that, or is that enough?
You would throw it with your offhand, so you would not have any of your modifiers.
So it would just be okay.
It would just be a straight roll. If I remember that correctly.
That sounds right. I have 2-weapon also.
Yeah. You would throw it with your offhand. I'll allow you to try to throw your second javelin, but it'll be just a straight roll. You would also, I'd say, get half your modifier for damage. I'll be nice with the damage. But no modifiers on the attack roll.
Yeah, you don't add the ability modifier to the damage of the bonus attack.
I'm being nice and at least giving half of my modifier to the damage.
Unless it's negative. Just
yeah. If it was negative, you would get no modifier.
Okay.
Alright, so a straight roll.
Straight roll.
straight roll.
I have Why is it a 5 roll? Yes.
Sorry.
There it is. Alright, the digital was giving me bits.
You just need a hit. You just need to hit.
I know. 17?
You skewer this goblin to the wall as well.
Yay!
Ah!
Ace, you're standing 25 feet away from this goblin. You just stabbed it with your lance. It shrieks at you, and then you watch as a javelin impales through its chest and sticks it against the cavern wall behind it.
Oh god.
He turns around, Talos just standing there, his hands on his head, like you can't see the beaming smile because he doesn't have a mouth. Well, he kind of does. He's got a little flat there,
But it doesn't move.
if there was an expression of a proud robot, he'd have it. Then it's like, well, all that's left is the one that ran.
Alright.
Oh.
We are still in initiative order, so up next is Tahiri. You are still on Roberto's back, and you watched as Talos perfectly skewered 2 goblins, but you did see that third goblin run further up into the cavern. What would you like to do?
Hey.
Again with the anime reference, but you know when they get that evil gleam in their eyes before they take off?
Yes.
Can I ride my war steed after the running goblin?
Is there still rope tied to Tahiti?
Yes, there is.
It's
There
50
is, and
feet.
I'm hoping Ren lets go.
I feel like at this point he would have let go. Yes.
Still 50 feet of lead on her.
Your wolf has a speed of 40.
Yes, I'm aware.
And
Feed that steed.
you get your wolf. Roberto would get you right up to the steps, and that as far as he can go.
Okay.
So you are right at the stairway.
I'll hold an Eldritch Blast if I can.
All right. What is the trigger for it?
If any goblins come around the corner. Or enemies come around the corner, I guess, because I don't technically know if they're going to be goblins.
Okay. All right, that's it for your turn.
Mhm.
All right, moving on to Ren.
I will be right back.
Okay.
I'm checking the time on this. I'll say after this encounter, but before we get into the next cavern, we will have a short break for people to get food or the bathroom, all that. We're gonna at least get through this round of initiative.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Ren's gonna move after her, moving
Alright.
only 30 feet though.
Moving only 30 feet.
Yeah. Having my sword ready and just kind of looking around the cabin, make sure no one else is in the room.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll wave as you turn around. Hello.
Alright, androgyny. I mean, not androgyny, andonine.
Wow.
I am not here tonight.
Anodyne, who is
Anodyne, who is
wickedly
very
handsome
male, who is
and
very
very
handsomely male and masculine.
the masculinist, malest, male-y male. My charisma's 15, so you know he's not bad to look at. If I can't see any other goblins, and nobody seems to have been injured, you said that there's a path, right?
Yeah, you watched Tahiri and Roberto head up towards the entrance of a new cavern that has a stairway leading up. Ren is behind her at about 10 feet along with Ace. Talos is still near the last entrance with you.
Okay, I'm gonna walk past Talos, and can I see this the entrance that's like due south, the one that leads to the bridge?
Yeah, you're able to see that. You notice that is the bridge that the goblin was standing on.
Okay. Yeah, I'll walk down so I can see down that tunnel, but also still like have eyes on the party, just in case he tries to come from that direction.
You get the sense with how loud the waterfall is. Anyone coming from that bridge or whatever, if there was anyone on the other side of the bridge further into that part of the cave, they would have not have heard any of this.
Okay.
And you would get the sense that the cavern that Tahiri is about to enter would be the same thing, but you remember Talus brought up that there was a third goblin.
Mm-hmm.
And then the wheels start to turn and the gears start to click as you realize it's possible that third goblin went into that cave and warned people.
Okay.
And that is why Ren and Ace and Tahiri have approached it.
Yeah, I'm still gonna hold my position just in case for some reason people start coming across that bridge, but I will prepare create bonfire.
Okay.
In the event that something does come down through that bridge area.
Okay.
Or actually the first goblin that comes within my eyesight.
Okay. Yeah, that is the end of the initiative round.
Yeah.
I'd say back at the top, if Ace and Talos wanted to move closer towards the entrance Tahiri went to, or if they want to move closer to Anodyne, you guys are allowed to before we head to break.
I don't know. What does Talos want to do?
Talos.
What does Talos want to do?
Chase after the Chaos Child. He's like, they've been like, I know what he's gonna do. He's like, I must rescue the child.
Grab the child.
I grab
I
him.
don't-
I've got the child.
If I don't go after the Chaos Child, the lady voice in my head is going to yell at me.
That's it.
Hey,
No
you!
chicken
Do the
nuggets.
thing! Okay.
No chicken nuggets for you, child.
Alright.
Oh no! Oh no!
That is
All right,
horrible.
Chicken nuggets.
Alright. I would say since Ace, do you follow with Talos?
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll help insist in finding the problem child.
Alright.
Okay. And I'll slowly follow them if they leave my eyesight. I'm just gonna stay so
Alright.
that I can see them.
For brevity's sake, I'll say we are out of initiative, as you guys are all converging towards the stairway. And before we head to break, I'm going to read you one last bit as you guys ascend up the stairs into Clark's cave. Sacks and crates of looted provisions are piled up in the south end of this large cave. To the west, the floor slopes toward a narrow opening that descends into darkness. A larger opening leads north down to a set of natural stone steps, the roar of falling water echoing from beyond. That is where you guys are coming from. In the middle of the cavern, the coals of a large fire smolder. You see Clark the Bugbear, his mangy pet wolf Ripper, and 2 goblins. And that is where we're going to take a break.
Yay.
Oh, so I reclaim my javelins!
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
look!
I
Oh,
assumed
no.
I assumed that you collected your javelins before you headed in.
Yeah, like, oh look, 2 more goblins!
Alright.
Is it
Right.
bad that my thought process was more puppers?
No,
No.
not really. It's expected.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna run a quick minute break for everybody here to get food, water, go to the restroom. I do want to read a quick message from X-Ray Man. He said to me, "Happy birthday. I hope you have an amazing stream and an amazing week. You are such an awesome person, and I'm glad to know, and I wish you happiness." And he sent me 245 bits. Oh my god.
Wow.
That is $2.45. Thank you, X-Ray. Thank you, man. Alrighty, we are gonna run an ad break. We will be back shortly. Oh my god.
Not to replenish the water.
I probably need to get myself some water. Oh my god.
I'm
You do.
so sorry.
I'm just not used to people going opposite of the book.
I like I said, if it gets to be too much, I can find someone else.
No, it's good. It's good.
Chaos
AJ, I
Child.
thought you had already subscribed.
Yeah, I thought so too, but then it told me, hey, resubscribe.
Okay.
Okay, then.
Weird.
I'll be back.
Alright, I'm gonna go get me some water.
I am not used to this long of a hat.
And for everybody wondering, I am wearing shorts. I
Good.
just don't like wearing pants.
Understandable.
Does anyone really like pants unless they're pajama pants?
I am on a 2-month furlough. I am not contractually obligated to wear pants or a bra.
Sadness on your shoulder.
Love the Christmas hat, AJ.
Though I do question the length. I'm not used to seeing hats like these this long.
So you can whack people with it.
Fuck.
Yep.
I think
Without hitting the kitty.
Don't hit the kitty.
I think I told you guys about how I took the pictures of a family's dog and put it on my Society 6 and like
Yeah.
water bottles.
Yeah.
Apparently, they've also bought a throw blanket
Aww.
like their dog. I mean, he's adorable.
He's gonna have his own fan club.
I just, I was just surprised to suddenly see a blanket on the list of things that have been purchased with Best Boy face.
Speaking of stuff to be purchased, Hannah finally sent me the Isla t-shirt design. So
nice.
I need to upload that to the store tomorrow.
Very cool.
Yeah. I do need to work on updating the merch store and getting new stuff out. It's just, I don't have the energy. I don't have the time or the energy to make merch.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crash after this because I don't have energy right now at all.
Same.
I mean, I'm still getting over this fucking sinus infection,
Mm-hmm.
and Harry has so much more energy than me.
Yeah. I mean, I don't plan for this to be too long tonight. I was probably gonna cut it off 11 my time.
Okay.
Because, oh my god, I just felt an energy drain as well. Especially since I wasn't prepped for notes.
All good.
Yeah. The sessions won't be as long as GKC are, because GKC has a lot more people to interact with. That's why the sessions are longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, Icarus seems to have this wealth of energy for DMing that, dear
Yes,
God, I
yes,
don't
he
know where it
does.
comes from.
I don't know how he does it. I really don't know.
I'm convinced he's sacrificing, like, fuckboys and just draining their spirit.
Probably. Or he made a deal with Darkiplier.
Like,
he is Darkiplier's vessel for TikTok, and that's how he has energy for D&D.
that being said,
with a warlock.
I don't want to find out that's true or not.
Icarus.
That's a deal I feel like we're best not knowing.
Yeah.
The warlock confirmed.
Speaking of deals, does anybody read Brimstone and Roses on Webtoons?
My friend actually has been trying to get me to read that.
It's really good, and oh my god, Friday's episode was a fucking plot twist and a half.
Speaking of plot twists, holy shit, Laura Lindis.
Yeah. My god.
I had feels.
Yeah. A lot of people aren't liking it now because of how Rachel is using different themes and everything, and that is understandable.
It is, but if you know Greek mythology, these things are kind of like,
Yeah.
bog standard.
I think people aren't liking that she's using it as a way to drive their romance.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I guess I would only argue that it should be reminded that the story has only been like a month in universe, so the romance hasn't even really started.
Yeah.
Also, like, these are complicated individuals who have a very complicated person. This stuff is going to come up.
Yeah. I think the
Also,
one thing that's turning people off is the age gap. Because Persephone is canonically 19 in human years, and Hades is like 2,000 years old. Yep. Even though he stopped aging, he's definitely older than her. She by God's standards is still a child.
Yeah. And I do like how she's actually making a point that Hades is doing his best to be like, yo, I'm aware of the problem here.
Yeah. I think people just still aren't setting up that, don't like the setup that it's gonna be that big of an age gap.
Yeah.
And that is understandable.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah. Still. I'm liking it. I like it for the artwork, especially.
The artwork is fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
I need to catch up on Soul on Hold.
Yeah. I'm waiting for Let's Play to start up again.
Let's play. Oh shit! I forgot that hasn't started up again. Oh,
No,
okay.
yeah, Mongi, she's still on hiatus right now.
Do we know how long, or
I
just...
think she's just trying to get the whole season done during her break, and then she's just gonna fast pass everything for us. Post everything, have it upload episode a week, and then that.
Yeah, because I'm on episode 40 now on that one, so I got a ways to go.
Yeah. I swear, she needs to give her wrist a break. Mongi works
Have you met a creative person? Name one creative person who actually takes breaks.
I mean, the writer of One Piece keeps putting himself in the hospital with exhaustion, so... Like, multiple times.
Yeah.
That's when you wonder if you need to launch an intervention.
Sadly, it's just that's Japanese culture is for manga.
That's how most mangakas operate, and that's how they're expected to operate. You work until you
die,
and then you apologize to your fans for having to take a break.
I'm starting to wonder if all those of us who were influenced by anime, that's where we got it.
Probably.
I don't like it. I don't like being called out like this. It's my birthday, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know. You've been getting.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I feel called out from the last thing I did today. I did that that Ramsey.
Oh, Ramsey thing. That's amazing.
I was called out. I'm like, excuse you, sir.
Excuse you angry Brit.
I love his TikToks.
Yeah. I'm scared to post any of my cooking stuff on TikTok now, out of fear that somebody will send it to him and he'll react to it.
He's only been reacting to ones that people, like the poster is challenging him.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's been very kind to everyone else, as I've noticed.
Yeah.
I think he's just doing it to take everyone who's arrogant enough to be like, oh, I'm good as Ramsey. He's gonna be like, okay, now you're just deserving this.
Yeah. Which, speaking of cooking, I think I cooked way too much elfin bread. I was about to ask,
how is it?
It's good. It's good. It's a lot of. It's definitely like honey tasting. It's like a honey wheat bread. Okay. And it's got the cinnamon swirl kind of lined inside. It's definitely like a breakfast bread or a dessert bread.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think I was planning on putting that, if I haven't already, on my wish list.
Oh, Heroes Feast? It's definitely worth it. I would recommend getting that book.
Oh, yeah, it is on my list.
Yeah. I definitely recommend it. I'm excited for when we do the GKC meetup to do the turkey. With all the drumsticks. It's not a full turkey, it's just the drumsticks. But they have this whole fucking recipe for golden turkey drumsticks. And one recipe that I actually have started that's going to take 5 days is the delayed fireball. It's basically Firestar wine that's in D&D.
Alright. Yeah, I'm looking at it now on Amazon, and it's currently out of stock, but it's on sale.
Because Black Friday.
Yeah, $12.69.
I'd say go ahead and purchase it and just wait for it to come in.
I'm gonna have to wait till paycheck.
Yeah.
Unless somehow Pika ends up finding it.
Well, its base price is like $15. So it's not gonna be too bad after the Black Friday sales.
Yeah, because I'm seeing a couple of used ones already being sold for $26.25.
Yeah, that's not worth it. The base price is like $15.
Let's price $35, but I mean, that's because of the brand.
Yeah. Alright. Is Brian back? Are we still waiting on Brian?
Yes, he is back. He is just stuffing his face.
Okay, that's
I will just real quickly say, I have like playlists for all of my characters. Tahiri's playlist is just full of bops.
I'm living for it. Alright.
Absolutely listening to the developer right now fight me.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I just noticed you got another happy birthday message in chat.
I don't know if she heard you. Paige.
You got another happy birthday message in chat.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you're talking about Amazon in front of me.
Alright, Alright, you guys are able to see the map of Clark's
Yes.
cave, right?
CC.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie, I'm just reading everything in here. Oh shit, you guys weren't supposed to see Clark and the goblins. I didn't see that till reading later on. Because they were warned.
Oh, because the one ran off ahead.
Roll me perception checks.
Nope. 8.
6.
11.
This email rolled a 3.
8, 11, 3.
23.
6.
The robot sees all.
If you don't think I'm gonna take observant on this goddamn robot, you are so look.
And what did Anodyne get?
Yep.
6?
6.
Alright. None of y'all can see Clark, Ripper, or the goblins hiding. But Talos sees everything. Talos, you notice Clark and Ripper are hiding by behind the stalagmites that are near that little western opening. And the goblins are hiding behind the piles of supplies and rations.
Talos will hold out his hands to stop everyone, and he'll motion towards where he sees them hiding. The bugbear and and his wolf are there. The goblins are over there. He'll try and keep quiet.
Roll me, I'd say, just a general stealth check since you're trying to whisper.
Okay.
And make it seem like you don't know that they're there. No, deception. Roll deception.
Deception. Okay, good.
Just Talos or all of us?
Just Talos.
Me.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm assuming they caught up to me, right?
Yeah.
We're about like 5-10 feet behind you.
I listen deceptive.
That is 19.
Yeah, Clark rolled a 4.
Oof.
He has no idea that you know that he's there.
So yeah, you'll tell them quietly that they're over there. They're trying to hide from us.
Real quick, Paige, is there any light in this? Is the fire in the middle lit? or no?
Yeah, the fire's not lit, but the coals are still kind of smoldering, so they exude a sort of dim light.
Okay, cool.
We can either go this very carefully, or we can just spring the trap. Do we want to be safe, or do we want to go in guns blazing?
That depends on our chaotic frontier.
Do her and Roberto have plans, or are they just kind of waiting on us?
I mean, there's one thing that she might do, but she's behaving right now.
That's good.
Let's burn these mothers down.
Talos, any suggestions? Talos, any suggestions on how we should proceed?
Or armor, like myself, should move towards the bugbear, and the others take down the goblins quickly. Because they might shoot us in the back when we're fighting him.
Ace, you gonna be okay helping out?
Ace.
Hmm?
That was
You gonna be
correct.
good? Are you gonna be good helping Talos fighting the bugbear?
I don't see why not.
All right. Then I guess Anodyne.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Alice, did you point out where they are?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So here he's just sitting there going, we can see him.
No,
They don't know
I
that
can
we
see.
can.
He's a bugbear. They're not very bright.
He's totally, we can see him.
Can I cast bonfire on the
On the
bonfire?
bonfire?
Yeah. It causes the coals to roar to life.
Yay, we can see everything now.
I'd say at this point you hear a voice from the stalagmites. Who dare defies Clog?
Oh, there goes that idea. Anyone want to speak up?
Delos kind of steps forward and gonna.
You like to hear about
There it is.
the Lord, our Lord.
There it is.
Would you like to hear about our Lord and Savior? My God.
Clog does not believe in puny gods.
That's lame. My guy is so helpful. He teaches me to do really cool things. Like, I can shoot magic out of my hands and make little whispery things, make people go insane. Super fun!
So I can still see this bugbear, right?
Yeah. He was about ready. He was about ready to attack, but then fucking Tahiri's just going off.
I'm thankful for Tahiri's distraction. I'm gonna throw a javelin at his head.
All right, he's still partially covered,
Okay.
despite
He's hiding behind things.
he's hiding behind a stalagmite. So I'm trying to think if he's half cover or 3/4 cover. I would say, given the size of the stalagmite on the map, he's about 3/4 cover.
Okay.
So, if I remember correctly, 3/4 cover, that is... increases their AC, I believe, by a certain amount.
Yes.
I can't remember off the top of my head. I should be looking it up, but I am intrigued by this star.
I'm checking for you.
I'm a horrible DM, ladies
half
and
cover. Half cover is +2 AC and Dex saving throws. 3/4 is +5 AC and Dex saving throws.
All right, so
A target has 3/4 cover. Yeah. Okay.
all right, so Clark is 3/4 cover. So you can definitely try throwing a javelin at him.
24.
That hits. That hits. Roll me damage.
Yay!
No one is safe from Talos.
No one is safe from the Thanos.
All I'm picturing is American Dad when Stan was like, my old college javelin.
Oh. I can't do that on range attacks, I don't think. Damn it. Oh well, that's fine.
I can't believe it.
This is when the robot becomes a god.
That would be 8. 8 piercing damage.
8 piercing damage.
I thought about using Divine Smite, but I can't use that on a ranged attack.
Okay. Alright, you successfully pin Clark in the shoulder. Doesn't kill him. He lets out this roar as he leaps out from his stalagmite, and so does Ripper. And the 2 goblins, I need everyone to roll initiative again.
We're so worried about Tahiri, and that's nice. That's a lovely initiative considering how many bonuses. We're so worried about Tahiri like being the chaos child. Because Dallas is like, I don't have time for your bullshit. Yeet. What did you do? What did
First
you do,
net.
Fox?
First net 20 of the night.
Oh my god.
Well, someone has to go before me. I rolled a 19.
So with my initiative thing, I have a 22.
And I have a 19
Okay.
because I have no vision about it.
Alright, just everybody roll, and then I'm gonna go. 25 to 20. Ren. 20 to 15. What'd you get, Talos?
19.
Ace?
15.
15? Anodyne?
17.
Huh?
17.
17, so it's gonna go Talos, Anodyne, Ace. Tahiri, what did you get?
7.
7?
7.
It's actually gonna
This is
go
so good.
Ren, Talos, Anodyne, you had a 17 or 18?
Sorry, 17.
17. Okay, so the goblins are gonna go before you. And then it is, Ace, you got what?
15.
15? Alright, Ace, you go right before Clark. And then it's gonna be Ripper. And then Tahiri. Tahiri goes last. And Tahiri, Roberto will just go on your turn if you command him to do an attack. But it's either you will take an action or he takes an action.
I've got his character thingy up anyway. We're good.
Okay. Alright, so top of the round is going to be Ren. You guys are all still near sort of the entrance.
Yes.
That stairway. The bonfire that Anodyne created is about 10 feet away.
Okay.
There are those stalagmites that Ripper and Clark are against. So they're roughly 15 feet away from you guys.
Yep.
And then that large pile of goodies at the very base of the cavern is where the goblins are. So that is 5, 10, 15, 20, about 25 feet away from you guys.
Okay.
Alright. So at the top of the round is Ren.
Well, the plan was me, Anodyne, and Tahiri were going to go for the goblins, so I'm going to use my movement to go for the goblins.
Alright, and your movement is like 30?
Yes, 30.
You'll easily get through the goblins.
And
As long as you don't run through the fire.
Yeah, I think I'm going to, avoid being cooked. I'm going to take my great sword and swing.
Roll me an attack.
That is a 14.
Does not hit.
Crap.
You go to swing at this goblin, but since he has a shield, he's able to quickly parry your attack. So your greatsword swings down and just meets the dome centerpiece of his shield.
Okay. I'm gonna action surge
Okay.
to try swinging again.
Alright, roll
Because-
another attack.
How dare he block my attack? 18.
That hits. Roll me damage.
Okay. 6 damage. Wait. Oh, sorry, 9.
You eviscerate this goblin.
That's what he gets for blocking my attack.
See, he crumples down to the ground dead.
Yes. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, up next is Talos.
Okay,
You've
Talos
already
takes-
thrown one javelin at Clark.
I have indeed. I am going to raise up to tilt my large round shield and draw a short sword out of it. It looks kind of like a gladius because Spartan theme, and I'm going to charge my ass up to Clark.
Alright, he's about 15 feet away.
I have plenty of movement.
Alright.
I am going to hit him. Oh, I say first bonus action, Searing Smite.
Okay, your short sword begins to glow with this radiant searing energy.
And
But
I'm
it kind
going-
of, since you are a paladin of the Raven Queen, it reverse glows. Instead of like glowing bright, it kind of inverts, kind of like the dark saber.
yeah.
So it's
Which
this
is-
deep, black, radiant, hot energy.
Oh yeah, which is just fucking dope. And I'm gonna take a swing.
Roll me an attack.
Rolling an attack. Hitting him with the sword. That is a 22.
That hits.
Okay. First we shall do the thing. It's a 9. And then the 1d6 of the fire. And you know what? Because just for good measure, I will also Divine Smite.
Roll me damage.
That's an additional 11, so that 9, 4, 13, 11, 24.
How do you want to kill my bugbear?
So he's gonna be there, being a bugbear. Talos is going to like bash him with the shield to throw him off guard. With like open his hand, grab his javelin, pull him down, and then just slice the fire and the light. Just
I love
Puts him in half.
AJ's reaction. He's like, what? AJ's face is like,
He's just
Nate-
gonna retire.
Nate is the fucking Brandon of this game.
it's like,
Claims
man.
I don't have good dice rolls, then just eviscerates everything.
Ace is retiring.
I mean, I didn't crit. Well, yeah, for my credit, I wouldn't pull up when you needed the Divine Smite. I'm just like, yeah, I didn't know how much health he'd have. Like, I want to do the biggest chunk of damage I can.
This is still technically a level 1 encounter. I just gave a level 2 to you guys because I almost killed one of y'all last time.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
and low-level paladins are fucking scary, as I realize. So he's
Warforge.
yeah, murder bot.
He's dead.
And he's just gonna like flex the flames to kind of burn off the blood.
I'm not going to. I need this.
Alright.
This.
I'm driving AJ and Paige to drink. I think
I
that will
stopped
conclude
drinking
my
for the rest of the night.
That's fair. I think
Don't
I will
worry,
conclude
I'll drink
my
for
turn.
you.
Will conclude my turn.
Alright, Goblin 1 is dead because Ren, he's slicey dicey. However, Goblin 2 is up next and is right next to you, Ren.
Yeah.
He gonna whack with a scimitar.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Good choice.
he gonna whacky whack.
Come back.
Whackety whack.
That is a 22 to hit.
Oh yeah, that's a hit. You're good. Oh yeah, that's a good hit.
For max damage, 8 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, okay.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I killed his
that's
friend.
appropriate. I just
I
killed his
killed-
buddy.
I killed
Alright.
his friend.
And He is going to bonus action disengage.
Oh, I was to say, oh no.
Bonus action disengage. And he is going to run. He has a speed of 30. He's going to run towards Clark, where Clark was. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And get right to that little opening. Where, Rin, it finally clicks to you. That's the chimney little thing you found towards the kennels.
Oh!
He's trying to jump through to the trash chute.
Mm-hmm. And that is the end of Goblin 2's turn.
So he hasn't gotten there yet. So if he
No, he's like right at the trash chute. He's not able to move any further.
Is he? I don't think
He is disengaged, so you would not be able to attack him.
Okay, just double checking.
Yeah, he bonus action disengaged because goblins have nimble escape.
That is true.
All right, that's the end of Goblin 2. Ace, you are up. You watch as Clark gets struck down. Ren has struck down one of the goblins and took a beating in the process. And you watch as the goblin who hit him is trying to make an escape towards that chute. Ripper the wolf has not taken a move yet, though.
Okay.
He probably lets out an anguished howl as Clark is killed in front of him.
I am going after the goblin.
Alright, he is 30 feet away. You will be passing Ripper. In which case, if you pass Ripper, you're going to take an attack of opportunity.
How close is Ripper?
Ripper's 15 feet away from you.
15 feet.
And you have to get past him to get to the goblin.
I need at least I need to at least move 20 feet.
So you can get into Ripper's space and possibly attack the goblin with your lance, but as soon as you leave Ripper's space, he's going to attack you.
Okay.
If you enter his space to attack the goblin with your long reach weapon, you'll be fine. Yeah. However, you will be in his face because he will be right after you. So he will attack you right after.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
So you move up, huh?
Do I get a turn?
Oh, right, it's Anodyne.
Oh, yeah, Anodyne than you, yeah.
Okay, then that's what I'm gonna do after Anodyne.
All right.
I mean, Ace can take his turn.
I forgot to write Anodyne in when I rewrote the list, so Anodyne will go first.
Okay, but you can finish Ace's turn because mine's just I'm gonna cast the spell.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so.
I'm sorry, Ryan. I forgot to write your name on the new list.
That's okay. I was like, wait a second.
I always forget a player when I rewrite initiative.
It's all good.
Okay. So, 18 to hit.
That will hit the goblin. Roll me damage.
And that will be 11.
11 points of damage. You skewer that goblin, and its dead body falls down the chute. Alright. There is now a snarling wolf right next to you. But before we get to Ripper, it is Anodyne's turn.
Yes.
Animal friendship together forever. I'm gonna cast Animal Friendship on Ripper. It's the Wisdom 14 save.
I'm wondering if I want to fudge that DC in his favor, because he just watched his master get killed in front of him.
Does he have an intelligence of 4 or higher?
He has an intelligence of 3.
Okay, then yeah. So he is targetable, but yeah, it's up to you.
I'll say he rolls at advantage.
Okay.
Because y'all fucking killed his buddy. So I have to beat 14.
Yeah.
And it's a wisdom save?
So wisdom save, yeah.
It's a 10. And then a natural 19, which is a dirty 20. So he beats animal friendship.
Okay.
Is there
Who's a-
anything else you would like to do on your turn, Anodyne?
Who's a good boy? I will. Is the entrance to the way that we came in? Is there anyone standing next to me? Like, can I like block that so he can't just like run out?
Tahiri is still at the entrance with you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll sort of like try to keep Ripper from running away.
Okay. So you're just gonna stand your ground?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, up next is Ripper. And he sees a very tasty humanoid in front of him. He going to bite. And you're lucky that Clark is dead, so he no longer has pack attack, so it's just a straight attack. He gets no advantage against you. +4 to hit. That is a natural 1!
17.
I don't think that hits.
No.
Heads a free reaction, tails no free reaction. Ace, you get a free reaction attack.
Woohoo! I'm gonna poke it.
Alright. Poke him with your lance.
16.
That hits. Roll me damage.
13.
You skewer the wolf to death.
No. Take out your skewer. Wait, we're out of combat, yeah?
You guys are now technically out of combat. All the enemies are dead.
I'm gonna ask Ace to pull the skewer out.
That's an odd request.
I want to use Spare the Dying.
It's already dead.
Okay.
Oh.
Harry just golf claps. On top
I still try to save Ripper,
You cast the spell and it just fizzles out.
Oh.
As he kind of sees this, he kind of like, he'll like, Talos will kind of kneel between the two, and he'll take off his it's like an odd like plate thing here on his chest. It has the Raven Queen's like sigil on it,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll like hold it, and so he'll like sit on the ground, like set up the, like candles, and put his hands on both of them, and he will request that they be together in the afterlife. You know, faithful companion with its master.
Aww.
Aww.
A lot better than I expected this was gonna go.
He seems like, well, they feel bad because they were sad. He's like, well,
Yeah.
I can't help but notice that we don't see any captives in here.
Yeah, as you guys take a second to get your bearings, there are definitely loads of supply crates. A lot of them marked with the image of a blue lion. That is the symbol of the Lion Shield Coster, which is a merchant company in Phandelver. But you don't see Gundren or Sildar.
Should we check across the bridge?
Might be a good idea. Do we want to check any of the bodies first, or are we just gonna head over there now?
We have time for a quick peek, I'm sure.
All right.
It's always good to know what our employer is delivering, I guess.
Oh, you meant the bodies, yeah?
Yeah, I meant the corpses.
The crates are from our employer, correct?
Different group, I thought.
If you if you go to inspect the crates, they are from the Lion Shield Coster, which is a trading company in Phandelver. It looks like they were on the way to be shipped to Phandelver. They just never made it there.
Okay. All right, then that kills the idea I had. That's fine.
So
Check bodies.
we only have one goblin, the wolf, and the bugbear, right? Because the other
Yep.
goblin
Yeah.
fell from the shaft.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. I'll help search the bugbear.
I'll check the corpse that is in front of me.
The goblin corpse has just a shield, scimitar, short bow, and 10 arrows, and some tough strips of jerky.
All right.
Turkey.
Clark, the bugbear, has this little makeshift bone crown on his hip. You guys get the idea he was kind of delusional, thinking he had more important role of power.
Mm-hmm.
He has his morning star, and a javelin, and a shield, and a pouch of 50 gold pieces. And let me just say, there are a fuck ton of supply crates in here.
I will. How many of us are there? 5.
Yeah.
I'll
Yes.
give 10 gold to each person.
All right.
And I rolled a 13 on investigation in case there's more that he's hiding on his gross person.
He has nothing else that he was hiding on his person.
Okay.
Don't want to investigate too hard. Like, where are you looking? Some places you're looking aren't there anymore.
Ooh.
I'm going to hop down off of the wolf and pat it on the head and go, look, lunch, and just gesture to the dead bodies.
That was my idea outside. But
And there's a chaos.
I'm gonna go scout ahead.
Ren's gonna follow because does not want to witness that.
I will investigate some of the crates and meet you there.
All right. Well,
I will help
Sounds good.
Tyler and look at the crates.
What's
Have fun.
Tahiri doing?
I'm waiting for Wolf to finish lunch. I'm such a good cleric. I feed my pets.
Oh no!
I can hear the finger quotes when you say cleric.
Roberto starts munching on dead bodies.
as the actual cleric in the party.
It's like the paladin is up.
Alright, Ren and Anodyne scout ahead towards the bridge. Talos
Yeah.
and Ace start searching the crates.
Yeah.
As I said, many of these crates are labeled for the Lion Shield Coster in Phandelver. Just roll me a general intelligence check, both of y'all.
General intelligence.
It's a 21.
20.
Alright, you guys both get the idea. If you still have your wagon that's out in the woods. If you can get your wagon down here and get a bunch of these crates loaded on and deliver them to the warehouse in Phandelver, you might get a reward. Because this is missing merchandise.
I hope they didn't file insurance already. I'm sorry.
Well,
And you were escorting Gundren and Sildar, and it looks like a lot of their provisions in their crates are here too. So you get the idea that you want to grab those crates, and if you grab some of these Lion Shield crates, you may get a reward upon returning them to Phandelver.
And the wolf is done his snack. I'm gonna see if he can sniff some of the stuff from the people we're trying to find to see if maybe he's able to find them.
Alright. have me roll. Investigation would be an intelligence check, I think. So have Roberto roll an intelligence check. With advantage, because he is sniffing the crates for Gundren and Sildar.
He's got keen hearing and smell, so he smells, so he gets with advantage on perception.
Okay.
If it relies on hearing or smell.
Okay, so yeah, I'll have him roll a perception check then. With
Okay.
advantage.
That's +3 then. Ooh, I needed that advantage. 21.
Alright. Roberto definitely catches a whiff of one of the two captives you were looking for. And he darts off after Rin and Anodyne towards the bridge.
Do I have time to climb on his back as he does that?
Make me a dex save to see if you can climb on his back.
Amber.
No. I'm chasing after my wolf because that is a 6.
Yeah, you're not able to climb onto his back in time, so you are just running after him as he runs out of the cavern.
And you know better than to pull on his tail.
Hey, Roberto!
What I want to remind her was the rope is still around her waist, so there's probably just a little trail rope following behind her.
Let's hope that trail of rope doesn't catch fire from the fire in there.
Long burning wick. I hope that leads.
At least we'll be able to find her.
Alright. Talos, as you are searching through all the crates and you find Gundren's crates and the crates of the Lion Shield Coster, you do come across a treasure chest that Clark had stashed away amongst the supplies. Within the chest are 600 copper pieces, 110 silver pieces, 2 potions of healing, and a jade statuette of a frog with tiny golden orbs for eyes. The frog statuette is small enough to fit in the pocket or a pouch, and you guesstimate that this statuette is worth about 40 gold pieces.
I found more coin, and he holds up the little frog. I put it in pouch. We will see if there's someone to sell it to.
Alright, notice that your voice warper is off.
Is it off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's better. Okay, press button. It's like a pause. Like presses a button and lays somewhere in the back.
Uh-huh.
That's better.
Alright.
He'll gather up the coin and the frog and all that. He'll put it. He'll like take one like a pouch sitting by and tie it off so he can divvy it up later.
Alrighty.
Okay. And also, did Anodyne leave the Morning Star there?
Yeah. Also, make sure everyone adds the 10 gold to your equipment that he gave from
Clark's gold pouch.
The Ugbear.
Okay. I will also pick up the Morning Star. And I will hand one of the potions of healing to Ace.
Ace, you have a standard potion of healing.
Alright.
And Talos, do you gather all the coin together?
Yes, I gathered it all and I put it into its own like separate pouch so we can divvy it up later.
Alright. And are you gonna go ahead and start trying to move crates out of here, or do you want to wait until you find the captives before you start moving stuff out?
Yeah.
I would say, since Ace is there, I would say they would. I mean, Ace would think better to wait and find our employers first before working on this, in case there's any more goblins.
Indeed. We can also utilize some rope and the hatch to get some of the smaller crates down. But we should catch up with the others.
Yeah, as you guys start to realize as the others are leaving, once you leave this cavern, it's going to be dark, and Anodyne is carrying your source of light.
Talon's just like, if it starts to get dark, hold my shoulder. I can still see.
Put your hand on my
Shoulder.
Well, the
Thus
fire's still lit.
begun the forbidden romance between Ace and Talos.
And
I feel like I should point out that as a Lightfoot halfling, I do not have dark vision, as I've just chased after my wolf.
Oh god. Me and Anodyne have no clue what's going on, and I'm afraid we're gonna find out the hard way.
Tahiri, as you enter the cavern of the twin pools, I need you to make me a dex save as you are descending down the stairs. Because you
Great.
can't see shit. Want to make sure you keep your footing.
There should be. Oh yeah, I guess it would only last a minute. Never mind.
You trip on your feet and faceplant, and you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
No.
Let me see if
Good thing you're a cleric.
Roberto notices.
He's got advantage on perception.
And what is his plus for perception?
+3.
That is only a 12. And I made the perception 15 because he is following a smell. He doesn't know that you've fallen because he's so keen on tracking the smell down. And he continues pitter-pattering after Ren and Anodyne.
I'm gonna keep trying to follow the sound of his little feet.
You cannot
Little
see.
feet.
You cannot see shit. Roll me perception check at disadvantage to see if you can get your bearings of where he went. You have no idea where they went.
This is gonna go great. I'm still following.
Because I have my coin. That didn't work. You continue walking along. Your feet hits rock. And you start to fall forward towards one of the pools. I need you to make me a dex saving throw. To make sure you don't fall into the pool.
Not bad. 17.
Alright, you are able to catch yourself before you fall into one of the pools of water.
Cool.
It is loud in here because of the waterfall. You can't see shit. You have no idea where you're standing. All you know is you're next to a body of water. I'd say at this point, Talos is walking out. He can very faintly see in here, at least with dim light, with dim dark vision. Ace is kind of like holding on to his robotic arm. Talos, you just see Tahiri standing near the edge of one of the pools. You see the outline of her body.
She probably would actually stand for a second to catch herself, and then turn to her left and try walking some more.
You feel the sort of rubble underneath your feet, where the edge of the water is. If you just keep walking along that, you're gonna eventually go somewhere.
She puts her hands out in front of her and just, Roberto! As she's walking along.
Oh my god.
If you keep heading that way, you're gonna be heading towards the stairway that leads down back out of the cavern, not towards the overpass.
I got a bunch more torches. I'm pretty sure I would have lit one so that way people could see.
I'd also like to point out that she still has a 15-foot rope dangling behind her. Someone could just step on it.
Tahiri, you're so focused on trying to find Roberto, you don't notice the torch being lit, and Ace and Talos, you just see the little halfling with a rope tied around her waist that's dragging behind her as she's just calling out Roberto and starting to head towards the stairs that lead out of the cavern completely.
Oh my god.
I just want to say you're welcome, guys. Tie her up.
Harry.
Yeah.
Harry.
I step on the rope.
Tahiri, you jolt as the rope tension no longer has slack on it.
Roberta?
You turn around and you see Ace holding up a torch. You can't see any expression on his face since he wears a mask, but you can sense he just has a look of disdain.
Have you seen my wolf?
You're probably headed across the bridge, which is that way.
Are we sure?
I feel like this is K2SO scolding a child.
What is happening? I'm still waiting for the meanwhile. Like, what are the two adults?
I'm about to get to you guys in just a moment. I'm hoping they will come to their senses and regroup with y'all soon.
Fucking my three dads and the robot.
What we're trying to do.
Okay.
Are you gonna say anything to Hiri?
And I said, have you seen my wolf?
And Talos responded to you.
Okay, then she just, oh good, because he got the smell of something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ace and Talos are both pointing towards the bridge.
I'll start walking towards the bridge that I can now see.
Alright, meanwhile, Ren and Anodyne were heading towards the bridge, starting to walk halfway across it when Roberto kind of dashes ahead of both of y'all. He is tracking something.
Smell.
Shit. We should follow that pup.
There's one. Where's the other half?
I don't know, but we just lost the prize. Come on.
Yeah, we're just gonna follow the wolf and just
Alright.
hope for the best.
Alright, you guys start heading your way in. The rest of the group, you're gonna be about 10 feet behind them, following after. Anodyne, Ren, and Roberto make their way down a widening kind of sort of corridor where they come across the Goblin Den.
Knowing that there's goblins in here, I will definitely be prepared to attack the first goblin I see.
You don't know that there's goblins in here.
Cave full of goblins.
You don't know that
We're
there's
in a
goblins
cave that has a
in
bunch of
here.
goblins.
You don't
Not-
know if there's goblins in here.
I don't know if there's particular goblins. I'm just assuming that there's more goblins than the ones that we've already murdered.
You don't know that there's goblins in here.
It's named that. You don't know the name.
Just because it's named the Goblin Den, you as characters do not know that there are goblins in here.
As a character, my character knows that there were goblins elsewhere here, so he's like looking out for more goblins. It's a coincidence that it's called the Goblin Den.
This large cave is divided in half by a 10-foot-high escarpment. A steep natural staircase leads from the lower portion to the upper ledge. The air is hazy with the smoke of a cooking fire and pungent from the smell of poorly cured hides and unwashed goblins.
Ugh.
6 goblins inhabit this den.
Do they notice us?
And there is one of them that looks kind of like a leader. Are you guys trying to be stealthy walking in, or are you just barging in?
We're following the wolf that ran in this direction. So
Alright. Well, the wolf, it already belongs here. So when he runs into the room, he doesn't draw as much attention to the goblins.
yeah, and
The second Ren sees this, if there's time, gonna grab Anodyne and like yoink against a wall, be like, stop.
Do a dex check to see if you can grab him and pull him back.
yeah, I would be resisting that. Not very well.
So make an opposing strength check to break out of it.
That is a
Just strength?
yeah. So I'm doing dex.
Opposing strength checks because you are trying to grab him, Ren.
Okay, so I'm doing strength, not
Yeah.
dex. Okay.
Yeah,
So
opposing strength checks since you are trying to physically grab him.
okay,
What
if
do
it's I got a 21.
I got a 9.
You would. I just have had there if I
So-
grab you and slam you into the wall.
All right, you grab
Ooh.
him. Now make the dex check to pull
Okay.
him back and out of sight.
The dex is 17.
Yeah, if you're shoving me against the wall, that's like metal on stone, just a heads up.
With them looking at the wolf running by, I think they're not going to be like, "Oh, what was that?"
Yeah, I rolled their perception. It's a 2. -1 is a 1.
Okay.
They are too preoccupied with Roberto running in to hear the clanking metal against the wall as Ren pulls Anodyne back and out of sight.
What? We should... Oh. Oh yeah, it's their wolf, isn't it?
Very quietly going to be like, "I'm injured. There's 2 of us. We're missing the javelin thrower."
Wait, you're injured?
A little. It's fine.
Well, if that's the case, I'm going to cast... Oh wait, hold on.
It's the Forbidden Romance. We have 2 Forbidden Romances, Ace and Talos, and then Rin and Anodyne.
Meanwhile, Tahili's just like, "I'm just, off my dog."
She's just Arya Stark in this shit.
Yeah, I'll just use Cure Wounds on you.
Okay, how much am I getting back?
7 HP.
Oh, that's pretty much put me at top, so that works. Thank you.
Yay.
Looks down, just goes, "Okay, that's a thing. Still, 2 of us, a lot of them. Wait for the others."
I mean, aren't they right behind us?
Still, give them a minute.
All right.
About a minute passes as Tahiri, Talos, and Ace do catch up with y'all and see y'all.
Part of me half expected to be like fully. You know those movies where people grab like long logs and hang someone from it by the arms and feet? I half expected that to be the case.
Of what you run
You're
into?
carried in on a spit.
Nope. Oh, hey guys.
These are powered C3PO.
Talos and Ace just find a stick and throw Tahiri onto it. The leash wasn't working. We found a stick.
So we can make out that there's about 6 goblins.
Yeah, there's 6 goblins.
Okay. And-
Let me check something else in here.
Right, yeah. So we head up,
Make
but we don't know what's
me-
happening.
Ren and Anodyne, make me another perception check.
Okay.
Jesus, what is going on today?
Ew. 14.
8.
I'll say Ren, you're the only one who sees this. You see a human prisoner chained at the southern ledge of the cavern. You recognize him as Sildar Hallwinter, the human warrior that was accompanying Gundren. He looks beaten and bloodied, and he's being held prisoner in this room.
Precious. I'm going to relay that to everyone and point out where they are quietly. I'm assuming because Tahiri had the wolf smelling out someone, would the wolf have gone to him?
The wolf is trying to climb up onto the ledge where Sildar is, yes, but the goblins are trying to get a rope around his neck. They think one of the wolves has just gotten loose, and they're trying to corral him and restrain him so that they can take him back down to the kennel.
Ooh,
Sorry, they're trying to
action.
rope up
We
my-
could
Okay.
sneak attack.
Do I see that shit?
Roll me a perception check, Tahiri.
I'm gonna pull out my shield while we're waiting.
16.
Yes, you do see that, Tahiri.
Oh, Mad Tahiri's gonna start storming in the room.
Nope.
Grab the rope! Grab the rope!
Yeah, I will grab the rope.
All right, Anodyne,
Yeah,
make
the
a
rope.
strength check. Make a strength check to pull Tahiri back by the rope.
If it's just strength, then actually, if it's strength or anything strength based, 13.
All right, Tahiri, do contesting strength check.
Oh my god, that's high. 18.
No,
Oh,
she
no.
is running way too fast for you to get a grip on the rope, Anodyne, and it slips out of your gauntleted hands. As Tahiri darts into the cavern full of goblins.
Not even darts. Stomps. This is a parent who said, if I come up there.
You get away from my wolf right now, or I will cut a bit.
She's just gonna look at the one with the rope and go, hey, no! An Eldritch Blast.
Roll me an attack.
For the record, when this all happens, you can just see Ren in like width around the corner going, "We're dead. Just, we're dead."
We're all here. We got this. Let's go.
In the back of Talos, like, more goblins to shish kebab.
Anna and I will follow Tahiri.
All right.
I don't know why the back of Talos' mind is guru.
That's that's look at your phones.
I still think gob kebab should be like a thing.
Oh no.
My God, woman.
Yay!
Do you understand middle ground, or is it all high and low for you?
It's all high and low, and it's
Oops.
mostly low. So I
Have you
really
met
love the
Sarah?
highs.
Have you have watched Sarah roll in 40-something episodes of Gem Kingdom,
Those are beautiful dice.
and you have still questioned whether or not she has a middle ground roll?
I'm assuming it's character
So
based.
that's
Absolutely.
2 tens.
Or forget about it.
Oh,
It's still not a lot. It's an Eldritch Blast, but that makes it 2d10s.
Yay! I only have cantrips left.
whose fault is that?
Yours.
Huh?
12 points of damage.
No, just kidding.
Goblins only have 7 hit points. He bursts into eldritch flame and crumples to the ground dead.
Excuse me, sir.
The 6th goblin that is up on the ledge with Sildar, the beefier looking one, takes notice, yells out, "Kill the halfling!" And then the 4 goblins that are still on the ground draw their scimitars and start closing in on you, Tahiri. I need everyone to roll initiative again.
I can't fucking believe.
And my mind went to Ertz from
Get
Lord of the Rings.
away! Get away!
Find the halflings.
Get away from my wolf! Explodes.
Alright, everybody just roll, and then I'll do initiative count.
Sarah, what'd you roll?
Wait for the.
Get there.
I just saw your face.
Alright, 25 to 10.
No, that was
Ace, what did you get?
21.
21? 20 to 15. Ren, what did you get?
15.
Tahiri, what did you get?
15.
Alright, dex checks between 2 of you. What's your dex scores? 2?
Plus 2.
2.
Alright, I need you guys to roll off.
11.
Alright, Tahiri's gonna go first. But before Tahiri is gonna be Yimik, the goblin leader. Then Tahiri. Then Ren. Alright, 15 to 10.
12.
12.
I missed last because my mic was down. 17, sorry.
Nate, wake up.
I already did the 20 to 15s, Nate.
Sorry. I thought I said it, but my mic was down. Or was up.
Now I have to rewrite this whole list.
We are a hot mess, guys. Collectively.
I don't mean to be that bitchy DM, guys, but when it does come to initiative, when I ask for initiative count, please tell me right away, because I'm going to forget. Alright, Anodyne, what did you get again?
12, please.
Okay, so you're gonna be after Ren, and then the rest of the goblins are gonna be after you. So it's gonna go Ace, Talos, Yemek, Tahiri, Ren, Anodyne, and then goblins 1 through 4. Alright, top of the round is Ace.
Alrighty. After seeing Tahiri charge in, I'm gonna head in and try and attack any goblins that's nearby.
There are definitely 4 goblins nearby.
Okay, which one's the closest?
I'd say goblin 1.
Alright, I'll attack Goblin 1.
Alright, roll me an attack.
I got 12.
12, that hit. Oh, wait. That does not hit.
Dang.
Yeah.
Hmm. I don't think I can do anything else, really.
Alright.
I'm just a fighter.
Okay. Wait, you're a fighter?
Yeah, I'm a fighter.
Level 2 fighters get action surge. And if I remember correctly, you have not done an action surge yet. If you want to do that.
Oh, okay, there it is. I didn't see it. It was all the way
Yeah.
in the bottom.
It is up to you.
Screw it. Let's go for it.
Alright, roll me an attack again.
I got 16.
That does hit.
Alright. And 9.
You slash this goblin in half. He crumbles down to the ground, dead.
Great. It'll be my turn.
Okay. Talos, it is your turn.
How far away is the goblin boss with our captive?
Don't forget, he is up on a ledge.
Hmm.
That ledge is... trying to see how high up it is. I'd say that ledge is about 10 feet up. So, taking into account, I've happened to climb up 10 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Range, he'd be 40 feet away from you, but up.
I should still be able to throw my javelin at him.
You can certainly try.
Certainly try. Come on, javelin, don't fail. I need to stop using the digital dice roller. I just rolled the dirty 20. And then 20 total.
Job kebab.
Roll damage.
That is 8.
Alright, you're able to slam him in the shoulder, but he's still standing.
Stuffer. And I'll take up my shield and my new Morning Star and be ready for next fight. And it's my turn.
Alright. Yimik is up next. He just took a hit from Talos. He sees that 2 of his men are down already. And that the fact that you had the audacity to attack him, he's going to grit his teeth, grab Sildar, who is very bloody and beaten, hanging on the edge of life, grabs him and holds him out over the ledge. Truce, or this human dies! Everybody gets a free action to say something.
Anyone got anything?
I have spared the dying. Not that worked really well last time.
I have to be closer to use hands.
All I can think of is, like, we've already taken out 2 of yours. Do you really think you have a leg to stand on?
All I want is the bugbear dead.
Yeah,
I
already
took
done.
care of that for you. He like holds up the morning. He usually holds up the morning star. This was his, if I believe.
Huh. And he pulls Sildar back and drops him on the ground. Sildar coughs, looks down at Talia. Don't trust him. And the Yimik goes, shush! So the bugbear is dead.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Is there anyone, just out of curiosity, off the table, that is still putting a rope around my wolf friend?
You exploded the last guy.
They were all ready to attack you now. Nobody's trying to wrangle the wolf.
Okay.
You keep saying you're a cleric, and Anodyne is just like, that is not fucking cleric energy.
Sorry, I dropped my coin.
I mean, technically, it is war cleric. It's war cleric energy.
Maybe.
Sorry, I dropped my lucky coin. Give me a moment. I have no idea. Oh, there it is. Alright. Clark is dead. Then where's his head at? Bring me his
Back
head.
there.
Bring me his head and I'll give you the human.
You get the head. That's a lot of work.
He grabs Sildar and starts to hold him out over the ledge again.
I tried.
Just because if I don't say it, what's going to come back to bite us. Can our friend at least get her wolf?
Yimik looks down to the 3 goblins still standing, gives a nod. They lower their weapons and back away from the wolf.
Tahiri, go get it.
I go and give him a big hug around the neck and climb on his back and say, that was rude.
Go bring me the head.
Yep. Do one of us want to stay here to make sure he doesn't do anything stupid while we go get the head?
Oh, we can
I'll
wait.
stay.
Okay, that's 2. All right. I guess me and whoever else is going to go get the head.
I'll go with Ren.
All right. Tell us, you coming or you staying?
I'm not taking my eyes off.
Okay. So I guess the 2 fighters are going to get the head.
Yuri looks up at the goblin with her most disarming smile and goes, have you heard of our Lord and Savior, my God?
Quiet.
What is your god's name?
Yeah.
Dad, he doesn't have a name. He's just God.
What?
Okay. Kid?
I'll be right back, guys. Sorry.
Alright, that's fine.
When we reach the head, do we need...
It won't take too long for you guys to head back and go get the head. What were you gonna ask, Kitsune?
Do we need to actually do anything, or are we just gonna go hack, take, walk away?
All he asked was the bugbear's head.
Okay, I gotta check. Ace, do you want to do the honors?
Ace turned off camera like 2 seconds ago, so I'm wondering if maybe Ace ran to the bathroom.
Maybe. I have my sword, so I can just do it. Yeah, I'll just swing my sword down and cleave the head off.
All right.
Oh, Jesus. Do I need to do a strength check?
Yeah, roll me a strength check. See if you can cleave it off immediately, or if it takes you a couple whacks.
16.
Yeah, you're able to cleave it off in one strike.
Thank God. I'm gonna take the head and just keep it at arm's length as I walk away from the corpse.
All right.
That I'm presuming Roberto defiled to have lunch.
Yeah, Roberto was munching on the leftover goblin in there before you guys left, but yeah.
Ugh. Just turns to Ace and be like, okay, I cut the head, you can carry the head. Tosses it to him and then just walks back towards the others.
As I try to catch it with a stick.
Make me a dex check to make sure you catch it. Since you're trying
Please
to catch
miss
it with
please,
the
I'd love
lamps.
to watch you juggle it.
Uh,
I just hope he just has
15.
Yeah, you catch it.
Alright, we're just gonna start heading back before something happens.
You guys make your way back to the cavern where Yemek and the 3 goblins are. And you see the 3 goblins on the ground are groaning as Tahiri is trying to convert them to her religion.
He's really nice. I mean, every now and then he asks you to kill somebody, but that's totally normal. And then he gives you all these powers. Like, I can make these really cool sounds in your head that hurts your brain and makes people bleed out of the eyes a little bit, but it's totally cool.
You hear the faint voice of Sildar on the top. I don't think that's what a god grants powers to. And you hear Yemek, shut up!
And I have
Ren's-
Bane.
Once we arrive and hear this, Ren's just look at Talos. Has she found a covert yet?
This is the way. Do 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 do. Alright, Ren did ask you something, Talos.
Did any of them convert to her faith?
No, but none of them tried to stab her either.
To be fair, I think they're taking mental damage.
Right. Yemek peers down to you all, and he grabs Sildar up and is holding him again. Did you bring the head?
Points behind me to Ace.
Ink.
The head and 300 gold pieces. Then you can have the human.
That wasn't part of the original deal.
Deals change.
How about the head, and we'll take the cleric away from you.
Yeah, like cleric.
Head, cleric away, and 300 gold pieces.
Tahiri, try to convert them some more. Tell them more about your god.
How about we let you live?
God, I have this book. It's amazing.
You guys watch as Yemek shoves Sildar off the ledge.
Oh, that wasn't
Sildar takes
Eh, I want to
2 points of bludgeoning damage. He was at 1 hit point.
So he is
now unconscious and dying on the ground as Yimik pulls out his short bow. We are back into initiative order.
Yay!
So up next in initiative was Tahiri.
Hey, that was rude. Dissonant whispers.
Who are you casting it on?
I'm casting it on the asshole who just threw the nice man down the cliff.
Okay, tell me what Dissonant Whispers does.
It's a wisdom save of 14. And you whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. The creature must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage, and it must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows it away from me. If the creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground, such as fire or a pit. On a successful save, it takes half the damage.
Alright, so I have to beat what DC?
14.
Wisdom?
Yes.
That's 14 on the die. However, they get a -1 to wisdom. So that's a 13, so he fails.
Never chance again.
I'm excited. So that's 3d6. And that is 11 points of damage.
He had only 4 hit points left. You watch as Yimik screams out in pain as blood pours from his eyes and his ears, and he tumbles off the ledge as well, lands dead next to Sildar's dying body.
Alright, I will use my bonus action to point and look at some of the other goblins and go, see? Bloody eyes!
Thought she was kidding.
Oh, so you're trying to do your bonus round intimidate?
You use your bonus action just to point.
Well, technically, that's like her free action is to be like, look, see, I told you so. And if none of them react positively, she will cast Bane on one of them.
They do not react positively.
Okay, by which I actually mean Hex. One of the goblins near me.
What was the spell level of Dissonant Whispers?
They're both first level.
Okay, yeah, they're both first level. I'll allow it.
Okay, I don't know, it's my only bonus action is Hex.
Okay. I'll allow it. You cast Hex on Goblin number 2. So, I'm trying to remember exactly how does Hex work again?
It's a curse upon the creature. Until the spell ends, I can add an extra d6 of damage to the target when I hit it with an attack.
Alright, and I believe it also grants disadvantage on an ability check.
Yes. And I will pick, dexterity checks.
Okay.
In case it tries to hide.
Okay.
Or whatever.
That works.
But yeah, so she just goes, oh, Bane. It's actually Hex.
Alright. Up next is Rin. You watched him shove one of your captains down to his presumed death, and then Yimik died right after him. What do you do?
Okay. How close are the remaining goblins to me?
The remaining goblins to you, because you were in the entrance, they're about 10 to 15 feet away from you.
Alright, I'm gonna draw my sword and attack the nearest one.
Alright, so that would be... Okay, Goblin 2 has the hex on him, but he's 15 feet away. Goblin 3 is 10 feet away from you.
Going for 3.
Okay, roll me an attack.
And that is a 13.
That does not hit.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Where's the sword?
sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. It's not your fault. It's the dice.
Actually, Tahiri, you're still standing relatively close to the goblins, right?
I mean, I'm
Kind
on
of-
the back of a wolf that is right next to them.
I would say, because of how close Tahiri is to the goblins, you are flanking with her, Ren, so you have advantage. So re-roll that.
Okie dokie.
You're
I'm
like,
trying to be nice to y'all.
Yeah. I got 17 this time.
All right, that does hit.
Sweet.
flanking with.
And we get a 13.
Yeah, you slice that goblin right down the middle and kill him. Kill him.
After that, I'm gonna just end my turn while looking around. Like, okay, what do we do now?
All right. After Anodyne, no, after Rin is Anodyne. Anodyne, there is a man dying.
Spare the dying. I'm gonna wait. Are there any goblins up? They're all dead.
There are still 2 goblins up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just beeline it to the dude.
All right, you are going to take an attack of opportunity from Goblin 4.
That's fine. I have my
Alright.
shield up.
Okay, he's going to whack with a scimitar.
Okay.
That is a 17.
Does not hit.
All right, you are able to brush past him as you run to Sildar.
And I spare the dying.
And how does spare the dying work?
So you touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable. The spell has no effect on undead or constructs.
All right, so you have spared Sildar from death. He is still unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have hit points, but he is not dying.
Would you allow me to sort of like crouch over him?
If you want to like use yourself as a shield, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
So any attack, if anybody tries to attack him, they will have disadvantage since you have put yourself physically in the way.
Yeah.
All right, is that all you want to do for your turn?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right, moving on to Goblin number 2, who was hexed by Tahiri. He did not like that, so he's going to whack at her with a scimitar.
Hey.
That is a 21.
Yeah, I would say that hits.
Yep. For 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And he's going to try to disengage.
And he disengaged from both of us at the same time?
He can take a bonus action to disengage, yeah. Nimble escape. Disengage does not require a dexterity check.
Yeah, it disengages any enemy you go through.
Yeah. So he disengages and then tries to run towards the exit that y'all came from. Even though he's heading straight towards Talos and Ace. So he goes... He's actually able to run past y'all. But since he's disengaged, you're not able to attack him. Once it gets to your turns, though, y'all can easily, like, swing around and try to attack him if you have ranged attacks. He's going to be about 5 feet out of your reach for melee. Alright, up next is Goblin
I have to make a concentration check because Hex is concentration.
Yep.
No, I rolled a 5.
Alright, so Hex drops. Up next is Goblin number 4, who is close between Tahiri and Anodyne. But seeing how Tahiri is annoying as shit, is going to try to attack her.
Oh no. Just a quick clarifier.
That is a natural 2. He does not hit.
Does anyone have Sentinel?
You guys are level 2. You have not gotten any feats yet.
Okay.
I would highly recommend somebody in this group get Sentinel.
Dude.
I'm thinking about it. Go level that character very well.
Same.
Alright, so that is the end of Goblin 4's turn. We're back to the top of the round with Ace. Ace, a goblin ran past you and Talos. and is about 5 feet away of y'all, trying to run down the passageway.
BRB.
Alright.
Alright.
I'm gonna my lance and try to hit.
Alright, roll me an attack.
24.
Roll me damage.
$100.
Yep, you kill him. You stabby stab.
Oh wait, I just realized. Bugbear head was still on it.
So the bugbear
Come
head
on.
gets shoved down as you start to just shish kebab dead bodies onto it.
It's a gob kebab. A bug gob. A bug gob kebab.
It'll work. It works.
Bugbear goblin kebabs.
Bug gobble. Gobble gobble.
To anybody watching this is what the campaign's gonna be like.
It's
Go, hold the photo.
they're
Sorry,
halal
Jerome.
world, so it's good.
Sorry,
Huh?
Jerome told me to step outside because there's a giant halo around the moon.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Take a picture.
What?
I did.
It's a sundog, right? Or a moon dog?
Oh shit, that is a halo.
Give me a
Oh,
moment to see.
wow.
Ooh, pretty.
I can't see the moon from where I am. I'll have to go out on my porch later and see.
I check now.
She's a very nice lady, but she's very shy.
Yeah, because tomorrow is a full moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which means everyone's gonna be like, ooh, look at the moon.
Fucking foggy
Look
here.
at the moon. All the pagans here are gonna be like, the moon. I won't be able to be like the moon because D&D tomorrow.
And you
Oh, yeah,
take
tomorrow's
the
Monday.
moon, and you
Yeah.
take the moon.
And you take the moon, and you take the moon. Alright. Up next, Talos. There is one goblin left, and he's trying to whack at the halfling. Okay, not Umbreon. I can't focus on the fucking stream, dude. I'm trying to DM right now. So that's not really fair of you to post shit like that. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
I
was gonna say
fucking deal
that.
with that.
That's what I was gonna go say, but you beat me to it.
Alright, Talos, it is your turn.
My turn. Okay. How many goblins are left?
They had one goblin left.
One goblin left. Okay. I'm going to test out my new morning star on his noggin.
So you walk away towards passing by your allies. There is the goblin standing in front of you.
Yes.
You whack,
Hey, look. I whack.
roll to whack.
I roll to whack.
I swear to God, if you roll a nat 1,
No,
I will let this goblin one-shot you.
No. I rolled a 19 total.
Roll me damage.
Oh, that's a D8 instead of a D6. That's much nicer, yes. That's going to be a nice 10 damage.
He dead. You whack-a-mole him to death.
And just I look at her like, bonk.
Nate,
I like
I can't handle Russian robot.
Hello, my name is Talos. I have both gambling. I forgot the head modulator on it.
What feels deals?
Buenos dias, motherfucker.
Alright. All the bad guys are dead. And Sildar is no longer dying, but he is unconscious.
So is everyone good? We're not gonna, have any more problems?
think this is the rest of the cave. So
How's our I guess you'd say rescued friend Anodyne?
Let me do a medicine check to see if I can revive him. Or at least
Talos will offer one of the potions that they got from the room.
21 for a medicine check.
Huh?
I did a medicine check for 21.
What were you trying to do again? Sorry, I was dealing with stuff in the chat.
No, it's all right. It's a hot mess in there, huh?
Yeah.
So I was trying to tend to the wounds of this dude.
Yeah, you're able to patch up his wounds with whatever you have on you, like bandages or whatever, but that doesn't give him hit points.
Okay, then I don't think we need to waste a potion on him. He should be all right.
He's at 0 hit points, guys.
Yeah, but a short rest, he'll get some hit points back.
Talos, just to be safe, Talos is gonna put his hands on him, and I'm gonna use. Let's see how much of my.
Oh, you have lay on hands?
Yeah, I have lay on hands. I'm gonna give him 5 whole hit points.
Yay!
I've only got 10. I would get jumped. I don't want him to not have any left of them.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, so
I was out of healing spells for the day.
Sildar takes a deep breath and opens his eyes as you heal him, Talos. Oh, I thought I was dead there for a moment.
Hello.
The Lady of Grace said no.
Yeah, you have 3 worshippers of 3 different gods here to keep that from happening.
He'll look to Tahiri. I think there's only 2 worshippers of gods here, honestly.
Just let her have this.
No. There's 3.
He sits up and rubs his head. Oh, thank the gods above, you guys are here.
Went far behind.
So where's your companion, if you don't mind me?
Gungeon. I think that Bugbear Claude had him sent to the chief of the Cragmaws at the Cragmaw Castle. He probably also sent my map with him.
We kept the supplies here, as well as supplies of someone else at Phandelver.
What other supplies did you find?
There was a blue lion on the seal.
Oh, that is... Hold on. I'm jumping between shit here.
You're good.
Okay.
Still have
That's-
a rope around my waist.
Yes, you do.
You do.
Would like to try and untie that while everyone's distracted.
Roll me sleight of hand. Line. That's for the Lion Shield Coster in Vandalen.
They have a lot of their supplies as well. We were planning once we got cleared out the goblins and got you that we were going to get the cart and come collect as much as we could, as well as what you were bringing.
I'm sure Lenine will be very grateful for that.
As you can see, your bugbear captive is also dead. We haven't found.
He looks over and he sees the head of Clark and then the goblin that is skewered onto Ace's lance.
And he's over in the corner like, get.
Clearly.
He was almost ironically, he was more bark than bite.
I'm not exactly sure where Cragmore Castle is.
Someone in Phandelver may have.
I have a contact in Vandalen that might know. I'm not sure. There's a wizard named Earno Albrick. However, I haven't heard from him in a couple months. He was supposed to establish some order there for the Lord's Alliance. I hope he's still there.
We'll have to take a look when we get there.
We needed to get that map back there.
first things first. We secure the supplies and get you somewhere where you can get healed properly.
Yes, I agree. I'd be glad to get out of this shithole.
As would all of us.
Alright. And as you guys you guys remember that Sildar, he's not as young as he used to be. He's about 50 years old, but he's pretty, still sturdy for his age. He is still kind of worn down after being kept prisoner here.
Is he from Phandelver?
No, he is from Waterdeep.
Okay.
You guys have gotten to know him before this trip. He's kind-hearted, he's about 50 years old, and he holds a place of honor in a famous Griffin Cavalry in the great city of Waterdeep. He's an agent of the Lord's Alliance, a group of allied political powers concerned with mutual security and prosperity. Members of the Order ensure the safety of cities and other settlements by proactively eliminating threats by any means, while bringing honor and glory to their leaders and homelands. He had accompanied Gundren Rockseeker in Neverwinter. He had met him there, and agreed to accompany him back to Phandalin. Sildar was on his way to discern the whereabouts of Earno Albric. He was a human wizard and fellow member of the Lord's Alliance, who had disappeared shortly after arriving in Phandalin. He was hoping to learn what happened to Earno and assist Gundren in reopening the old mine in Phandalin.
I was just curious because I have a noble background. If I was familiar with him outside of this contract.
If you were from Waterdeep, you knew of Sildar.
Okay, I don't think my character is.
Don't
think
if you weren't from Waterdeep, you wouldn't have known him right away, but after spending some time with him in Neverwinter, because of your noble background, you have gotten to know him a lot faster than the rest of the party.
Okay.
So you would know all of this, that he was on his way to meet up with a fellow Lord Alliance member and to help Gundren reopen the mine in Phandalin.
Okay.
And he was carrying a specific map about a secret location of caves in the mine that he really wants to get back, especially if it's in the hands of the Goblin King. You would know this, Anodyne, after spending time with him.
Alright. I'll just sort of gently help him up and start heading out towards the entrance of the cave, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was one thing I was gonna do, but a lot of people were talking, so I just
Sorry.
No, that's how it works. Especially with Zoom calls. But when he said, I want to get out of this shithole, Tahiri was going to cover the wolf's ears and go, "Hey, this was his home."
And my prison, little one. Perhaps you can grant him a new home. As he makes his way out with Anodyne. If you try
Also,
to...
the sleight of hand with...
What was your sleight of hand?
The sleight of hand to remove... The sleight of hand was 16 to remove...
Yeah, you're able to get out of the rope.
Alright. Has anyone looted the goblin boss yet?
The goblin boss?
The one that was holding him hostage.
Nobody has yet. I'll go ahead and let you know the other goblins didn't have a lot on them at all.
Yeah, I'll look through his, see if he has anything of note.
He just has his scimitar and longbow and a pouch of 20 silver pieces.
It'll go in the assorted coin pile for sorting later.
Alright. Okie dokie. So you guys are just making your way out of the cavern and gathering the crates and gathering your cart?
We left the cart pretty far from this cave, right?
Yeah. You did. But if you guys take your time, since you know the traps along the pathway, if you guys work together and take your time, you'll be able to get many of the crates out towards your cart and get them loaded.
Yeah, if we can carry everything to the carts, I'm okay with that. I'm also okay with escorting whoever to the cart to bring it back to the cave entrance.
Sildar would probably go with you then to the cart and help you guide it back to the cave entrance.
Okay.
While you two are doing that, I guess the rest of us will start moving things towards the
Entrance.
opening of the cave. Wait, we have the trash chute. We can just
Yeah.
slide it all down.
Slide it down, pulley down.
So one of us want to be at the bottom, while the other two just push it down the chute.
That works.
All right, and I'm assuming Tahiri's going to be what, supervising?
Furious debating going on a trip down the chute.
You want to go down the chute.
Oh my goodness. Tahiri might be my favorite character of yours.
I said debating. She hasn't decided yet. She's currently occupied petting the wolf.
Tahiri could also be sliding down on the huge hill of
Water
gravel.
slide. No, she's also right. There's that water slide she wanted
Yep.
to do earlier.
Knock out the dam, then, you know. Water.
And now she knows one of you has a shield. So,
I actually have 2 shields if you want.
Do I notice that she's gotten out of the leash, or should I do roll for perception on that one?
What? Yeah,
Do I
make a
notice that she got the leash off?
Make a perception check.
I think it depends on if she's like holding it behind her as though she's actually still tied up.
Tahiri's chaos is affecting my dice, and I don't like it. I rolled a nat 1.
You did not notice that she slipped out.
Not only did it slip out, I took your rope and I rolled it up and I put it in my bag. It's mine now.
Well, because that's out of my inventory.
Yep.
It's a 50-foot hempen rope.
I
Just
will
saying
add it
now.
to my equipment.
I'll leave my rope behind so you guys can use it to like pulley and stuff.
Alright.
All right, so I guess me and Talos will be on top, sliding things down with Ace at the bottom to catch it.
Alrighty. You guys take your time and stuff. You're able to easily get the supplies out of the top cavern. And Anodyne and Sildar will be down at the base of the cave with the cart and carefully loading everything up into it.
Cool.
Slowly going to make my way towards where Anodyne is.
How you doing, Tahiri?
Great. Bye.
You doing all right with Bob there?
What's that over there?
What?
What's that over there? Does he look?
He looks at Tahiri.
Okay.
Is it your god?
Why would my god be
I
here?
don't know. They show themselves sometimes.
No, they just talk to you from the dark. You're ridiculous.
I mean, my god spoke to me directly.
Your god. Okay.
I want to say his name, but I actually forgot what it is. So we'll retcon that later.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is making me really concerned what Tahiri's god actually is.
My theory is flying spaghetti monster.
It is
Yep.
Cthulhu.
It's probably Cthulhu.
The fun part is, I don't even know. I told Paige to come up with something that worked.
I haven't had the mental energy to do that yet.
Ooh, choose an imp.
It is probably some sort of imp that is
It's an
Talking
abyssal
dirt.
pact. All I know is I've made an abyssal pact.
I love
Old
Piper
one.
right
The
now.
old one.
It's so cute.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sarah,
wow.
you'll have to message me over the week and we can finalize what your patron is.
My wisdom
Uh.
is +4, so I'm not gonna follow your Look over there.
Well, if Anodyne ever does give up on paying attention to Tahiri, let me know.
Well, now that you guys are engaged in conversation, he's actually going to be like, "Hey, you did pretty good. I'm glad you looked after the wolves. That makes me happy." Nature.
Oh, I didn't give him a choice.
Yeah, but most humans, or I mean, humanoids would have disdain for the wolves. I mean, we lost one in there.
Fluffy puppy.
I'll also like pet Roberto. I'm gonna get back to loading this cart, but let me know if you need anything, okay?
Okay.
Now I will look away.
Can I steal one of his shields?
You can certainly try.
It's like shield on shield.
Roll me a sleight of hand and, yeah. What is your passive perception, Anodyne?
14.
14.
I rolled a 16.
Damn.
Which shield are you taking?
Everyone's easiest to grab.
They're identical and they sit one on top of the other.
So you
Okay,
probably grab the shield that's on top of the other one.
Oh,
Cool. I'm taking the shield and I'm running back into the cavern and I'm going to the water and I'm using it like a slide.
and none of us are supervising her.
Nope.
Oh god. Okay.
It's my whitewater rafting boat.
That's fine.
Oh god. For those playing the home version, please keep a tally of every time Tahiri does something like this.
By the way, Tahiri, he would have just given it to you, but it's alright.
It's no fun if you have to ask.
That's true.
So this isn't helping because I was thinking of Ace breaking the dam after everything has been put out.
That's awesome.
I'm checking out from this. You guys just role play and have fun.
Okay.
I 100%.
After this, we're gonna be ending the session.
Yeah.
So just have at it. Okay, I will ask.
Yes.
Are you guys planning to stick around? Are you heading straight to Phandelver? What do you plan to do next?
I would say get the injured dude to Phandelver.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll be able to find more information.
As long as, I mean, if they moved the what's his face to the Goblin King or whatever, we probably have a little bit more time to rescue him.
Alright.
Just figure out where that is, and
Yeah, and unfortunately, because your goblin aide at the beginning is dead, you're gonna have a much more difficult time finding out where the castle is. So you will most likely have to go into town and get some information.
Yes.
Alright, so now that I know that you guys are just gonna head to Phandelver after this, let the chaos ensue.
Okay.
oh no,
Me and Talos finished with all the boxes, and we're just going to start heading back out, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just at least at one point, Anodyne's going to turn around and watch Tahiri go past on the stream on his shield.
what? Huh?
And
What?
as you go past Tahiri, y'all feel a rumbling in the ground as Ace, who thought it was a bright idea to break the dam, while most of y'all are at the entrance of the cave still.
After everything was out.
They're still at the entrance of the cave.
I would
I
like
mean,
to,
like, out from the entrance.
I'll move the wagon away from the entrance.
You're able to get the wagon out of the way of the entrance in time as a massive tidal wave of water comes gushing out of the cave. Y'all just watch, and then a few minutes later, Ace comes walking out with, you can't see it, but he has a shitting grin on his face, probably under his mask.
Just gonna take a stab in the dark. That was you, wasn't it?
Come on, getting some natural water back out.
I'm very
Yeah.
glad that I am waterproof.
And
I was actually going to say, are you waterproof? Also, I'm glad that our water sliding friend was out before you did that, because I feel we would have lost her if she wasn't.
Do you all do this often? Sildar speaks up from the wagon.
Luge.
No, this is becoming a new normal, I think.
I see. I'll definitely say I wasn't expecting this when Gundren and I hired you all.
Life's too short to be serious all the time.
I don't think I'm tired. I just got on the wrong cart. She spins going down the river.
Is somebody gonna go grab her before she goes deep into the forest?
I would,
Nah.
but
Talos just kind of marches off that direction. Why is it always me?
I imagine the wolf
Here's
is
a
also
there.
following from the bank.
It's just
Okay.
Yeah, the wolf is running alongside the bank of the river, trying to keep up with you.
is it bad? I was picturing the wolf
Like-
sitting in front of you as you just clung to the wolf on the fucking shield.
I don't think the wolf would fit.
No.
I'm less than 3 feet.
Oh,
I am 2.5.
My mind
tall.
went to like Disneyland with the freaking waterfall.
yep.
Oh, Splash Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Oh.
I hear
My
you.
mind is imagining a lazy river.
Whee!
Basically, check the group chat and see the GIF I sent.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, my
dear.
phone does.
God damn it.
Loading, 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 loading.
That's about right. Ren's just gonna, as Talos walks after her, Ren's just gonna be like, don't forget the shield.
I won't forget the shield.
Is there anything else y'all would like to do before you head
And
back
to
out?
think
on
I
the-
was trying
I will
to get rid of
eventually
her.
swim to the shore and then go back to the entrance and try it again.
I will collect the halfling and the shield and put her on my shoulder.
Damn,
Oh god.
trying to get
I'm
Right.
good.
We're going now.
Alright.
It's just like I walk back to the others with her like under my arm.
Oh, hi guys.
Give Anodyne back the shield.
For some reason, I'm picturing Tahiri trying to pull the Superman while being held by Talos.
Oh, she's just going with it. She's just dangling. Hi guys.
Alright.
Back to Yuri.
So, if there's nothing else y'all would like to do, y'all
Let's
make
get
your
going.
way. Y'all make your way out of this little scarce part of the Neverwinter Woods, away from Cragmaw Hideout, back along the little trail that cuts off of the high road leading on to Phandelver. And that is where we're gonna pick up next Sunday. You guys
Yeah.
are now making your way to the city of Phandelver to drop off Sildar. And he will pay you once you guys arrive in town for bringing him there safely. If you bring the lion crates to Lien, she will pay you for bringing her back her wares, and then you guys get to spend some time in the city.
Yay.
Woohoo.
Nice.
Yes. Thank you for not being too chaotic tonight, you guys.
Oh yeah, no, it's...
It's
Sarah.
okay, I'll tell you. I can
Honestly, I just feel like our chaos just comes off after starting with Tahiri.
Yep.
In my defense.
You have a
I
defense?
was left unsupervised.
No, she wasn't. She was at no point left unsupervised.
Sliding.
Except for the one part where she walked off into the darkness and couldn't find her way down the stairs.
She was also left
Other
unsupervised
than that, she
with the
was
water
not-
slide.
Other than that, she was never unsupervised.
Anyway,
Anyone who's ever written a book or a story knows that you don't write your characters at all. You just see what happens.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
just kind of does what she wants.
Which could be literally fucking anything.
What I was gonna say was, I think tonight's chaos is trying to offset the chaos from Heckna.
Oh god.
Because we went off the rails really quick in that episode.
I think this was my karma. I think this was my karma for letting my character get killed off 15 minutes into Heckna.
I was say, yeah, the D&D deities were like, we gotta flip that script a little
We shall
bit.
show you humility by having you have 6 total shish kebabbed goblins.
I'm just saying there were more than a few times where I said, no, Sarah, calm down. Not going to do that. So this is not as bad as it could have been.
I don't think you
Scares me.
I don't think Sarah listened to Sarah very much tonight.
Which makes me worried that once Darren gets comfortable and happy again, how many pranks that motherfucker is gonna pull off.
Oh no.
There's gonna be a new war crime introduced in Gem Kingdom, I think.
Darren is a prankster. He's a prankster, right? Tahiri is just impulsive. So if she gets an idea in her head, she's going to do it. One
don't know
of
what's
the
worse.
ideas I suppressed was when you said that Talos pointed out where the bugbear was hiding. She would have gone, "We can see you up there."
How'd you get up there? That dexterous bugbear.
There's stalagmites on the ground as well, you guys.
Oh, yeah. Like hiding behind the rock. I'm like, you are too big to hide behind that. You too damn big.
Oh, before we forget, did we, what was the experience gained from the group?
I'm doing milestone for you guys.
Okay.
This
okay.
this was technically the spot y'all were supposed to level up to level 2.
Oh, okay.
But
Right.
since I let y'all level up early, this is just, hey, you survived.
Oh,
The next time the book says that y'all will milestone, I will milestone y'all.
Gotcha.
I just swapped my thing to milestone again.
Just wanted to be sure before I forgot that, and then come next week be like,
Yeah,
oh, I did.
I don't like calculating experience.
It's math. And this
Yeah.
game is already too much math.
I just switched it back to milestone.
Yeah,
Okay.
me too.
Yeah, same.
I had to fix it.
Alright. Okay, I think we're gonna hop off the stream for now and then have us just chill.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you everybody who did join tonight. We will be back next Sunday with episode 3. We'll be starting off in the city of Phandelver and we'll see what goes from there. Everybody have a great rest of your night and we'll see you next Sunday. Bye.
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 Where's the